Games, shit, game, fucking. Those 4 words are my most used words on the platform bluesky.social in the year of our Lord 2025. And we're here, folks, to talk about 2 of those, games and game.
Aw, man.
But not shit and fucking.
Could be some shit.
Could be some shit. Could be some fucking. Hi, this is the BGP's podcast. This is episode 79. Welcome to the show. I'm one of your hosts, John Ward. With me is my forever co-host coming to us from the LED closet. It's Nikki Grayson.
Hey, look at
welcome back to the welcome back to the show.
Yay.
Thanks. Look at this. Isn't this cool?
It's very cool.
Nikki's changing the colors of the
Isn't
LED
this so
closet.
cool. I don't even have all the LEDs that I'm supposed to, like, in back here. In the back
there's
here,
supposed to be more.
I've got so I'm showing the camera a LifeX light strip that I ordered whatever. I got my lights from eBay because there's literally no reason to spend real money on lights. And then after I bought LifeX bulbs, I said, actually, fuck this. And then I repurchased Philips Hue bulbs. And I'm so kind of embarrassed with the decision that I've made that I have not set up the Philips Hue bulbs. They're all sitting downstairs in the living room. However, one of the orders that I made was for like a light switch. It was 2 bulbs and a light switch in the starter pack. And instead, this showed up, which is not the item I ordered.
That's not what that is.
But I got a refund, so I got this for free. So this there's going to be more LEDs in the LED closet.
Unfucking stoppable.
You're going to look like the computer you and I spent 2 days building a couple years ago, which is very cool. Very, very neat. With us is our other forever co-host. It's Lotus.
Hello. We can have a moment for the nails I just got done.
Oh, hell yeah.
Those are so
Miss
sick.
Mimi, clean as fuck. You can see the glint that there is not nary an issue in there.
That's
ASMR.
crazy.
That probably doesn't
I
make
gotta
noise.
go.
Okay.
My nails are so fucked because I'm like stressed out of my gourd. So like I moved. And so
Well, that's why I just get entirely fake ones put on. I don't know if you can tell.
Yeah.
I have the world's smallest nail beds, so I just get completely new ones put on.
But when
instead.
I'm so afraid of taking acrylics off.
I barely do. They just
Lotus.
I grow them out to the point where I can just clip them off.
Oh, yeah, John. Why don't you go? Why
Just
is
have a
your middle
spa day.
finger like that?
Why is my little middle finger shorter?
Yeah,
That's
I've never noticed that.
a good question.
Like John,
It's not like that on my other hand.
like literally
Wow.
not at all. Like John, I have known
Those
you
are,
for
like,
30
perfect.
years. I've never noticed that before. Did you know that?
Huh. Do I have finger cancer or something? What's happened?
Oh no, you're
happened to my-
hypochondriac.
Oh man, why is that? Like, I will tell you, this is something I will dwell on, which is funny for me. Because
I mean, don't worry about it, but like,
no, it's weird enough that I'm gonna ask someone about it next week.
Every single time John said, "I know this game like the back of my hand," it actually meant he just played it.
I know this game by the what the fuck? You know,
What kind of?
yeah, wow, that's wild. No, I've never done my nails.
you should. It's nice.
You should, and the thing is too, every single time I go to the nail salon, at the very least, one old man who's just there getting a real nice like leg and arm and back massage.
My dad
There's
is one of those
options.
guys.
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
Living it up.
My
Good for
dad's
him.
one of those guys. Yeah, they just kind of chisel his toenails off because after
That's
years of
fine.
smoking, they're just like really brittle. You know,
Isn't that crazy?
it's so crazy.
That's what
Smoking
that
is
does.
crazy.
Smoking
is so crazy.
It's
What a
so
dumb
crazy.
thing to do.
It's so it looks so cool
It
though. I
looks
get
so
why
cool.
they
You
did
look.
it.
Oh, it's just you look
Like
so
it's so cool. Like my parents used to look so cool.
Yeah.
I would look fucking sick if I smoked cigarettes. It would be so cool.
I think I'm gonna get
I would be dead so fast. Though.
I think I'm gonna get into smoking.
Cigarettes have never killed anyone as fast as they would kill me.
Only monkeys.
It's just true.
Only monkeys.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get into smoking when I turn 80, I think.
Okay.
Oh yeah,
I
at
love
that point,
that
why
idea.
not?
Like at that point, why not? But like I think if you wait until the end of your life, then you're cool because you're old and smoking.
What if you get to be 80 and you finally commit and you're like, this tastes like ass, actually?
And that's how I felt about every cigarette I've ever had. I'm like, well, this fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It's almost as if it's poison.
Yeah. I was born in the only band of like 3 or 4 years where everyone actually does think smoking is really lame. So even I don't even really think it looks very cool.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. The moment I realized that smoking was kind of a racket is when I was old enough to pay attention to how much things cost on stuff. And my dad and I went to the mobile station at Park and Preston, close to our house, and doxed my parents for some reason. And I followed him to the little convenience store area, which is just a window at the thing. And he's like, I'm going to get my giant carton of Merits. And the Merit cigarettes were, I think it was like a carton of like 6 or 8 or whatever. And it was like $74.
And in today's money, that's like $200.
It was a lot of money in like 1993 or whatever. And I was just kind of like, huh.
Yeah, for poison.
Yeah.
Poison. Yeah. Hey, welcome to the VGBs podcast. I said that already. If you want to support us, you can go to VGBs.com/join and join the Hive. You've
show's changed quite a bit.
Got a lot of big money, huh?
It's a lot of big money. Yeah, a lot of big money. I'm finally using the platform that I spend $800 American a year.
No fucking way. What?
Yeah. Yes.
John, what?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
What?
Yeah. $800 a year. Riverside costs the same amount of money to do the same thing.
We can
talk about this offline. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's get Skype.
Let's use Skype so I can have a panic attack every time I hear the ringtone.
Yeah. Let's use Microsoft Teams for this podcast. Let's just do that.
And let's use Kik to organize.
Let's use Kik.
That sounds great. Oh, God. I'm down.
If we're going to bring back every application I was preyed on as a child, let's bring back Kik too, Nikki.
Let's bring back Kik.
It's so crazy that it was just a predation application. Like the application literally only existed so you could get sexually harassed by a 45-year-old man.
Yes.
That's all it existed
At least Snapchat, sometimes children did talk to each other in a friendly manner.
No, for sure. Sometimes. But most of the time on Kik, it was just predation. That's cool. Let me download Kik.
I think my heart's finally ready to get predated.
Predated.
Predated. Predated.
Is it not
John, please. No.
It's predated. Haven't you seen the movie Predated?
Alien versus Predated 2.
Alien versus Predated. Hey, I mentioned this earlier, and there's no other avenue I can talk about this. It's just it's as close as to my show as anything can get. So I am going to subject you to something that no one cares about. There's a movie coming out by the director James L. Brooks, who made Terms of Endearment, which also, by the way, we talked about last week, which is insane.
Okay.
And he also made Broadcast News, which is a late 80s romantic comedy. He also made As Good as It Gets, which won a lot of awards in the mid-90s. It's a bad movie. Don't watch that movie. It sucks. He's making a movie, and it comes out next week, and it's called... I fucking love movies that have titles this bad. It's called Ella McKay. Okay?
Oh, I did read about this.
Okay. And it's about the lieutenant governor of an unnamed state whose governor goes to the Obama administration cabinet, and so she has to become governor. And it's just about her wacky life and her wacky family. But she's played by Emma Mackey, and I'm obsessed with the fact that this man, I think just saw Emma Mackey somewhere. It was like, I gotta put her in a movie because I think she's hot, and wrote a movie called Ella McKay for Emma Mackey. And she's British, and she's using the worst American accent I've ever heard in my life.
Wait,
I'm just obsessed with it. I'm just obsessed with this. I don't like this movie. Looks so bad. I read a review of it today that said it's baffling. The movie is baffling, which I love. I just love it when someone goes to see some movie and it's like, this is a baffling movie. It takes place in Rhode Island. So that's okay. Cool. It's Rhode Island. Okay, so you're stomping ground where you're born and raised.
Yeah, where I was born and raised. It was shot in Rhode Island at least, and then there were pickups in Cleveland and New Orleans.
Wow. Okay.
Which is hey,
those don't
look different. Look pretty fucking different, folks. Those places do not look the same.
I've never been to New Orleans, a place I've been probably 10 times in my life, and thought, God, when I visited Nikki, I thought, ooh. Rhode Island vibes.
Looks just like Cleveland. I think this is good. This is a sign that Hollywood might not be dead. Does that make sense?
You think so? Yeah. Maybe.
You have to have movies that are stupid like this so like 400 people can get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Right.
Music by Hans Zimmer.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, there are names in this flick. It's Jamie Lee Curtis, Woody Harrelson, Kumail Nanjiani, Ayo Edebiri.
Kojima's gonna love this movie.
No, like he. Can you hear the dogs?
Yeah, what's that?
Mike Vick's out there, I guess.
No, good.
Timely, huh?
I love topical humor. It's really one of my favorite things.
This you buried the lead on this one, John, which is that this is from the same production company as The Simpsons. And there
James L. Brooks co-created The Simpsons.
Oh, I didn't know that.
James L. Brooks is like unbelievably rich.
Because on account of creating The Simpsons. There is a 60-second long commercial set in The Simpsons where Lisa and Marge leave the motion picture Ella McKay, and they talk about how there is a 60-second long.
No, there isn't.
There is a 60-second. The Simpsons
go and see Ella McKay.
Yeah, I mean, do you want to watch it right now?
They do a lot of this stuff on Disney Plus, so I guess that makes sense.
Do they?
Yeah, they do a lot of like.
Listen, they have fucking ripped the goddamn bandage off on putting the Simpsons in stuff. Can you see the screen?
I can now. I'm adding it to the stage. Wow, I'm obsessed with this movie. I might actually go see it.
Oh my God, in heaven! It's a nice movie. Don't go overboard. You were laughing whatever I did. Okay, it's a very terrific movie. They sure don't make them like that anymore.
Whoa!
They just want you to control yourself emotionally. Why should I control myself when finally a movie gets me, speaks to me, shows me a woman who encourages me, makes me think my life can mean something, makes me stop looking into that damn void? No void talk. It's a very, very almost great movie. You cried at the end. You're crying right now. I'm just glad everything worked out so well for Ella McKay.
That's fucking crazy!
Say at the end. Want to say it together? There's hope for all of us.
What?
This is fucking incredible.
Wait, no, they're gonna go watch it again. Oh my!
They're gonna go watch it again. That's crazy.
Wow,
that's crazy. Okay, so Julie Kavner, who plays Marge Simpson, is in this film.
Oh,
okay.
Shit! I gotta close this tab. I'm listening to a British man talk about all the cars he bought.
Anyway, thank you for pulling that up. I had no idea about it.
It's so crazy. They looked pale in that. Am I crazy?
That is how they look now. But
they
also
looked off model.
Critically, that is what it looks like when you pay a bunch of Koreans and Filipinos 10 cents the hour to fill it in.
No, because I mean, like, I don't know if you saw any of there were 3 weeks of like 5-minute long Fortnite Simpsons shorts for as long as that event ran. They had bespoke animated things and they looked crazy because they did not look like it just looked off model. Like it just kind of looked.
It's always their lips that look wrong, like from the side.
Yes, the lips were wrong. The colors were wrong in a similar way to the thing we just watched. If you're listening to the audio version, don't.
Mm-hmm. Just don't. It's not important.
That's crazy. I'll be there.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Day one.
Yeah, I'll be there. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go next week.
It's out next week, right?
Yeah, it's out next
Game
week.
Awards. I'll just pull everybody out as soon as the Game Awards end. I'll pull everybody out of the fucking theater.
Feature.
Wait, how long is the Game Awards and how long is the
6 hours? Don't even worry about
it. A Game Awards.
They could fit the screening in there. We don't know what they're up to. Double feature.
That's true.
No,
the fucking statue in the desert's gonna open up and it's just Ella McKay for all 100 minutes or whatever. Of just Ella
do you know
McKay.
How crazy it is to release a motion picture in the year of 2025 that is 115 minutes long? That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what movies used to be. We got to make more Ella McKay.
It does look, the cover especially, exactly, I'm going to say 17 years old, which is good.
No, exactly.
I know.
We got to get back. We got to go back.
I know. This dude made the movie Spanglish 20 years ago, and it's like, he's stuck there.
Good for him.
Good for him. He's making these completely inscrutable, sincere movies that don't make any sense, but good for him. Nikki, do you want to say your line about how movie making is safe and good and fine again?
Is it a standing desk?
So Nikki's standing desk has gone all the way up, and now they're out of frame. And now
they're in frame.
Yeah, so there's never been a better time to make movie.
So Netflix is buying Warner Brothers for $82.7 billion. Wow. They won a bidding war to get exclusive rights to negotiate that deal and negotiated it very, very, very quickly. They beat out Paramount and Comcast for those rights. It does include their gaming vertical.
They don't know that.
Listen, hold on a second.
It was in a slide.
Please,
thank you.
Don't rush to explain to me how good of a deal it is that Netflix is getting to own a gaming catalog. Just give me a second. I'll get through the facts. Don't all rush at once to tell me what a coup this is.
They got the Nemesis system for a steal.
They got the Nemesis system. And then, of course, The Wrap reported today, they interviewed a bunch of people from in and around Hollywood who basically were like, nobody's going to go to the theater anymore, and theater going is fucking dead, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So, hey, how do y'all feel about this?
Okay.
Consolidation bad. Okay. We can agree that like Paramount not owning it is probably
good,
a decent outcome
for sure.
Here.
That's good. Of those, three, of the three
Netflix
poison chalices, Netflix is the best poison chalice.
Yeah. But it means that there's definitely no more games.
But the games is dead. So
the games is dead.
I literally saw the news last night, and I said I was deeply unsurprised, and then I said, "Well, AEW's fucked," and then that literally is the only. There was something about this that felt so inevitable to me that I kind of am like, all right, like yeah, sure, like if Netflix wants to. If you look back at the long and storied history of Warner Brothers, the company that purchases Warner Brothers, it has literally never gone well. Not once.
It's literally
Time bad. Time Warner bad. It was a bad time for them. AT&T bought them. Bad time for them. Got rid of them. Discovery was also bad. Now Netflix is like, let me take a little sip. It's gonna go bad. Like I forgot who posted it, but it said David Zaslav is looking for his forever home, which was really fucking funny. I'm obviously upset, but in the wildest way possible. I actually don't know if this matters. Like,
I don't know if it affects anyone's output at all, actually.
No, literally at all. Warner Brothers is poison. Like, it is just a poison pill that literally every 10 years, someone's like, I think I'm going to take it. Folks, hey, listen. I'm going to take it. It's my turn. I just think my name is Ted Sarandos. I'm going to take the poison pill and I think I can survive it. And it isn't going to work. Like it just isn't going to work. I do not think that this actually spells, it's so weird. I do not think this spells the end of motion pictures in theaters.
Well, it's not like Warner Brothers owns everything. No,
that's what I'm saying.
And I think James Gunn has leveraged his position within DC strongly enough that like I think he can more or less control what happens to his movies.
Yeah, and it would also be the way that Warner Brothers makes money is obviously not on HBO Max, the one to watch for HGTV. It is by putting their movies in theaters. So now Netflix owns Warner Brothers, so they have to continue to put the movies in theaters. Like, yes, they will come at worst, it will be the same cadence as in the middle of like the pandemic when the movie, or like not even at the middle of the pandemic, like right after stuff opened up, where it was like the movie was in theaters for 3.5, maybe 4 weeks, and then it was immediately on HBO Max. Like you could go see the movie, like 1984, Wonder Woman 1984. Was that what that movie was? And then like it was in theaters.
Wonder Woman 1984, yeah.
Like I think at worst that is what happens, but like I think people are still we are not going to be further down the nadir of the pandemic, I think.
This is anecdotal, and I want to be very clear about that, okay? And I've had a very busy winter, okay? But the calculus on me not going to see the new Knives Out movie was that it's just going to be 3 weeks, and then I'll be able to see it on Netflix.
Okay.
And so I didn't go see it. It's anecdotal, but like when I know that like when they announce what it is, and it's only like 3 weeks apart, I do kind of do that. I do kind of go, all right, I would love to go see this.
Yeah.
But if I don't have that time in the afternoon, I'm not going to like, sometimes I make fucking time to go see a movie because I don't know when I'm going to be able to see it. And there is that pressure to me to be able to see it. And if I know I'm going to be able to turn on Netflix in 2 weeks and we'll go see Benoit Blanc, like without any of the time commitment of going, like, I love going to the movie theater. I really do love that. But sometimes, especially when things get busy, I go, oh, I'm good. I'll catch it in 3 weeks.
Is Netflix making money?
What, on Knives Out?
Yeah. Or like, they honestly, kind of generally on any of their motion pictures. Like,
on most of them, no. It is a tremendous loss leader.
So that's what I'm saying.
I understand.
Things.
Yeah,
because I watched like literally 5 minutes of Woo Hit this week, John. But like, when they cut over to like, you were watching like a walkthrough of this set,
an architectural digest video of the set of Stranger Things,
and there's a bunch of shit that literally is never on camera.
Yes,
that
built
they
it
have
because they wanted
built out because they wanted to, and I'm like, oh yeah, no, like for sure, like if you're gonna if Netflix is saying that they're gonna give you $200 million or whatever to make the episode, like obviously you're gonna build out the whole set. Yeah, I just am like it is actually easy money for Warner Brothers to make a movie to then put it in theaters to make money in theaters. I think it would be crazy for Netflix to buy this thing and then be like, actually, we're going to choose to not make money off of it. But actually, it actually does. The more I'm talking about it, it seems right now that every business I would actually take zero money instead of some money. So
we're going to take it out of the theaters early, so that way we make less money on the theater and on the streaming.
And on the streaming
is kind of what we're interested in
because
doing
like like we already have like it's not more money coming in. Like everybody who has Netflix has Netflix.
The two entities that are guilty of the theater killing behavior are now one company. I mean, like these are the two companies that have done that. I mean, Warner Brothers' biggest problem was obviously during the pandemic, where they said, like whatever, everything's going to be just streaming at once, and like, and it's always going to be like that. I mean, that was hilarious when the guy before Zaslav, whose name I don't even remember, was like, yeah, like this is how it's always going to be, and like the rest of Hollywood was like, honest to God, you're like, we're going to assassinate you if you don't walk that back. Like I was genuinely worried for that guy's life, like for real, because I was like, ooh, a lot of people are talking about him in a crazy way in public. And then Netflix is the one that's been they've been very measured about it, but also in some ways like more consistent of saying like, no, like a lot of our movies are either going to start on Netflix or there's just going to be about a 2-3 week head start. And that's about it. And Warner Brothers lost Christopher Nolan. I mean, like Christopher Nolan is someone that could have made them a decent chunk of change every 5 years or so. Except Nolan was like, no, if you're going to put fucking Tenet on Max, then I'm out. And it caused a huge rip. So like, I don't know. Like, I think I agree that it's like, I don't think it's going to spell the end of movie going or whatever, but I do think the two worst offenders of this, two worst offenders of this are now one thing. Yeah.
No, I need to be so clear. It fucking
I know.
sucks.
I know you're not saying it's good.
Like,
I know you're not saying it's good. I understand.
Like it is terrible. I just like,
yeah.
I think it is not actually any worse than any of the things that are currently happening. Like it is.
Does it change much? I don't know. I think to get in the weeds a little bit, and Lotus, I'm sorry. This is now a Nikki and I think specific conversation, but to get into the weeds, the only thing I'm actually a little bit worried about is AEW wrestling, which
that's what I'm saying. Like literally, that's the
HBO, and it's like that's kind of the only thing I'm like, well, what does happen here? Because Netflix has this contract with WWE. It lasts for a few years, from what I understand, and they're not going to put AEW and WWE on the same thing. WWE would never fucking allow it in a million years. So there will be something there that has to change.
The way that this is being split up, which is the thing that actually is honestly the most confusing to me of this entire purchase. Netflix intentionally did not buy the television stuff.
Correct.
Which, to me, that's actually where the money is. Like, that's the easy money. That's the passive income, right? Like, you don't actually have to pay attention to anything that the television does. But then
forget it.
Yes, and then the ad revenue comes in because there are millions of people in the US specifically, but around the world, who are watching Food Network and passively watching advertisements for Patriot, food, like whatever. And then that's how that business is sustained. They didn't buy that stuff. They only bought the movies and DC. So they don't have HGTV, they don't have Food Network, they don't have TNT, TBS, True TV, like none of Discovery Channel, none of that is coming over. That stuff still to me seems ripe for the pickings for CBS.
Yeah.
Like
I can't wait to see what 90 Day Fiance is like, owned by Paramount.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's
the immigration reality show is just going to be like even more regressive than it already is.
Exactly. Like I actually think that is more concerning, long term than Netflix owning Warner Brothers. Like it is deeply concerning that Netflix now owns Warner Brothers, but like there are so many people on this planet. I moved into this apartment complex and they gave me cable for free. There are millions of people who have cable still. If you want, like, I really think that like part of the reason why every like every person who identifies on the left, or at least even as a liberal, who is like, I can't believe America is like that or is like this and is confused, is because they don't watch cable. Like, they've never watched television before. So then when anything happens, they're shocked. But it's like, no, like, if you watch TV on the TV
with everybody
nothing
else.
is, yes, like everybody else does, nothing is surprising.
Yeah.
So, like, the idea now that, like, these cable channels are going to, and CNN, right? Because they did not buy CNN, are going to be spun off into their own thing, which obviously isn't going to last longer than it takes Skydance and Paramount to get the money together to
scoop it up.
To scoop it up. Like, that's the concern. But yeah, AEW's fucked. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I think those deals last until the end, and then, like, I guess we have to hope Jeff Bezos wants it. Like, I know,
that's
like,
such a bad. It's a really bad, and it's like, it's so funny because it's like we're still talking about a billionaire. Owned wrestling company listen, it does sound silly to be like, but what's going to happen? I mean, he's obviously going to fucking figure it out.
Yes.
But it is funny to be like, oh, this other billionaire is now at the whim of the multiple magnitude higher than him billionaire. It's like,
no, like,
it's exhausting and disgusting and weird and awful. Yeah.
He's the poor person here. Which is so crazy, because he's
just
not
a little guy.
Poor. He's literally just a little guy with his just a multi-million-dollar wrestling business.
Yeah. He's just a little guy.
What's he supposed to do?
What's he supposed to do?
So, I don't know. Anyway, catch us on Amazon Prime in 8 weeks.
You know what? Okay, I'll say this, and then we'll leave the subject. But Prime's sports stuff,
great.
It's been pretty good.
Really good.
The basketball team that they got together with Blake Griffin and Dirk Nowitzki and Udonis Haslem,
really fucking good,
and Steve Nash, like, actually super fucking good.
Listen, like, we do not have to hand it to Jeff Bezos.
No, we don't.
However, whoever Bezos
was in charge of that
to run Prime Sports is kind of eating. Considering where they started, which was Thursday Night Football, and all of those games were literally the worst games. They said, Amazon, you're going to give us how much money? How much money? And we can put pre-Josh Allen Bills against the Browns on a Thursday night, and we're going to make them wear uniforms that look like your television's broken. Do you remember every single Thursday night game was Color Rush? Do you remember this?
Yes, I do. Yeah, they made do you remember when the Jaguars wore the fucking all mustard uniforms for one? It's like, whoa!
There were games on television that people who were colorblind could not see.
Yes, that's correct. Yeah. Kirk Herbstreit and Al Michaels were literally talking shit about the games and how bad the slate was in the booth. I remember it. Like, Al Michaels is like, wow, another kind of stinker we got here. It's like, yeah, brother, we know. We're watching them.
They really have come so far. And I do think that, like, that this isn't really the time or place, but, like, format wise, the evolution of, like, if you think inside the NBA, which I actually think has probably been bad for 5 years, like,
it's been every clip that you love is at least 5 years old.
Yes, like,
of inside the NBA.
If you are searching for the next evolution of that, they have found it on NBA Nightcap. Like, it is actually legitimately great. And
they talk about basketball.
And I think the thing that is so cool is that, like, the players are also intimately aware of how much better that show is, because you cannot not, like, every single player interview that they do on Nightcap, the players are like, I fucking love this show, dude. Anyway, like, legitimate, like, I love this show in a way that like does not feel like lip service, feels like, oh, this format actually makes a lot of sense. So that's all. That's all I got. Anyway, this shit sucks. Congrats on Netflix for owning the Nemesis system. They'll put it in Oxenfree 3.
Oxen-free 3s. Oxen-free 3.
Oxen 3.
Oxen 3.
No, I only have one thing to say about this.
Yeah, please.
Libbing out is an election night activity.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay? And I've seen far too much lib posting in the last 24 hours full of watery-eyed nostalgia for Lena Khan's FTC. Which, to be so clear, has never done anything fucking right.
Like,
they are ass in court. They are dog shit in court. They let through the Microsoft ABK merger. Do you guys just don't read the news? And you heard her give a speech once because she's very charismatic and has good ideas that she says out loud.
That she says, but she's bad at her job. Like, she's bad at her job.
I was watching.
I've seen so many people that are just like, I just want her back. I was like, for what?
To lose in court?
She's still making the fucking podcast circuit, which is as useful as what she was doing before.
To get click to cancel repealed due to technical law issues. Like, what are we talking
unbelievable.
about?
Yeah. I'm with you.
It's a better time to be in America. Is
that's what everyone's saying.
That's what everyone's saying.
Celebrity idolatry is already embarrassing, but for a politician,
for a fucking politician,
and a bad one,
like in the most insane way, nobody should think that the FTC chair is sexy, but we're so down bad that people have opinions on the chair of the FTC.
I know.
Like, it's so over. It's so over.
It's over.
Is it crazy? Sorry that guy's still alive.
Who? Joe Biden?
Joe Biden.
Yeah,
you could have been talking about 5 different people, and I would have said
no. I mean Joe Biden, though.
Yeah, I did kind of think I
thought he was going to beef it in February.
Yeah, I thought it'd be quick. Yeah.
Like, I thought he was going to I literally thought the stress was keeping that man up, and then February was going to roll around and he would be done.
Yeah.
But he's still alive,
he's
apparently.
Still kicking. He's still going. Yeah, he's still kicking. Pretty
Good for
wild.
Him. I love that guy. Never done anything bad.
Never done anything good. Yeah, never got anything good. Bad. Yeah, that's right, Jack. Sorry. You know who also almost died, but professionally, is Ron Gilbert.
Is that the segue?
That's the segue.
That's a really good
segue. Great game dev, responsible for things like Monkey Island and Day of the Tentacle, and also Thimbleweed Park. He really wanted to make a game that's essentially just a top-down action RPG, a little bit like Zelda, but publishers were offering him dog shit deals. And if Ron Gilbert can't get a fucking deal, boy, oh boy, what are we doing?
What the hell is anybody else supposed to do?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe make a game that doesn't look like this.
I mean, listen, Death by Scrolling looks fine. It came out at the end of October. Here's the thing, though. I had never heard of it until
that's what I'm saying.
Really?
Piece came out.
The thing is, though, critically, he was pitching it right after fucking Thimbleweed Park came out, which is kind of a different.
No, exactly.
A different deal.
Sorry, bud. Time your shit back. No, so generously. Nobody knows who the fuck you are anymore.
No, that's not true.
That's just
not anymore.
That's not true.
No,
I don't think that's true.
I don't
think that's true.
I don't know, gang. I know who he is, obviously.
Okay, sure.
But are people thinking about Ron Gilbert?
You have to remember that the average gamer is now 40 years old.
Yeah,
that's true.
So
and
that's
I'm not 40.
No, a very operative thing is not only do people know who he is, but also from a publishing thing, it's to an investor that should be a valuable pedigree to be able to say I've kind of been making for the time blockbusters for 30 fucking years. Give me money.
Yeah,
give me money.
Should be normal and easy.
Shouldn't he have money?
Should be normal.
Yes, the amount of money. Makes you think, what, were the publishers just not giving him money? You think Disney didn't give him a good cut of Monkey Island? Come on.
Yeah, exactly.
Where's his money?
Where's his money? Did he spend it all?
Where's this Monkey
Sounds
Island
like he's not
royalties?
very good with money. I don't know. That's tough.
Yeah, it's kind of grim.
That's tough.
It is tough.
However, whoever was interviewing him did ask him about point and click adventures, and he was like, "Yeah, I think when we're all dead and gone, no one's going to be playing them anymore. So actually, fuck them." I am so sick of like the old head point and click developers saying this as if David Gilbert is not right fucking there. Like making hits every single year for the past 15 years. It's so weird.
Yeah. There is enough of an audience for these. I think he's just, I obviously we're not in the late 80s, early 90s heyday of those, but I still think there is a future for them and a present for them, obviously.
A lot of these older devs are just very out of touch with it, which is really weird. Like when they did the whole thing for like Colossal Cave Adventure, it was like adventure games are back, and every single member of Wadget Eye is sitting on the stage awkwardly.
Yeah. The Ars Technica interview was conducted by Kyle Orland, who not only is a friend of the show, but wrote a great book about Minesweeper. If you want to go out and read that, it's very good. It's about the Clinton administration and the development of the mouse and a lot of other stuff that is actually pretty interesting. But not. It was good. It's a quick read. It was like it took me like 2 hours to read that book. It was nice.
That's
good. Yeah. But yes, the interview is interesting. It's over at Ars Technica, and he introduces the fact that Thimbleweed Park cost what $1.2 million to make.
Yeah,
and he was
got
asking
$600K on Kickstarter, and then got at least that amount, maybe more, from investment.
Yeah.
Games are expensive, which I think a lot of people don't know. That's
Games
not like
really
$1 million. It's like for
expensive.
Thimbleweed Park, that sounds about right. It's just interesting to like hear it confirmed.
Nobody knows how much a video game costs to make.
No.
Literally nobody. I've learned that so hard in the course of the last 3.5 months. Like I already knew it, but like,
right.
Ooh,
the extent to which people
knows.
don't recognize that 3 million is the very low end.
Yes.
And 1 million's like kind of unheard of.
Yeah. Yep, it is a bummer. Listen, we talked about horses a lot last week. The video game that was banned from Steam.
I'm so glad.
Now it has been banned from Epic, and it was listed and delisted and relisted over on Humble. I will read to you the statement that Epic made. It is kind of lengthy, but it's kind of funny. There's a really good kicker in there. Let me know, listener, when you find the really good kicker of this one. We are unable to distribute horses on the Epic Games Store because our review found violations of the Epic Games Store content guidelines, specifically the inappropriate content and hateful or abusive content policies. The inappropriate content policy prohibits content which contains explicit or frequent depictions of sexual behavior or not appropriately labeled, rated, or age-gated. The hateful or abusive content policy prohibits content that promotes abuse and animal abuse. This content is prohibited by our guidelines and cannot be distributed by the Epic Games Store. Additionally, when we, Epic, filled out the IARC questionnaire based on the content we reviewed, it received an adults-only rating. Products with adults-only ratings cannot be distributed on the Epic Games Store. The only exception is for products in cases where an AO rating was applied solely due to the usage of blockchain or NFT technology.
Yeah. I mean, that makes
you have some options on how to move forward, blah, blah, blah. You can appeal, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it wasn't on the Epic Games Store. I do think there is don't we think there's probably some sort of right-wing movement happening to get this game?
Yeah,
because there's
I think once it got into the news, yes.
I think that's got to be some of what's happening here, folk gang. I played and beat this game today, so we'll talk a little bit about it. But
I just can't imagine choosing this hill to die on.
Which one? For who?
For Epic and Steam.
Sure.
This being the hill to die on when
and not like I want to blow Hitler or whatever.
Yeah,
like a real
it would be so
which is real stuff that's on Steam. Yeah,
no, that's what I'm saying. Like for Steam specifically, it would be so different if there were not thousands of pornography video games on the platform.
Thousands. Like a lot of folks maybe listening have maybe turned that off
No, you really got to turn it on, folks.
And guys, like I mean this sincerely, and I know it's going to sound like someone saying that they read Playboy for the articles or whatever, but it's like I leave that shit on because I love to see what it like of the top 10 games on Steam. Oh, brother, there are a lot of weird
them
shit
are pornography games.
Yeah, a lot of them are porn. Yeah,
and like it is so crazy to be like, I don't think the content in here kind of fits with the other stuff we've got.
Does it really fit
Steam.
with our curation?
Yeah, and it's like, do you know what's on Steam?
Do you know what's
Steam
on the website?
before?
Do you know where your children are?
If that was the case, then we like half the shit on here that's making you 30% would not be on here if that's the case. Yeah. It is. I was really waiting for there was no way in the world I was going to play this video game because it's Italian, but like I'm really glad that
you're closer to being right than you think. So we'll get to it later.
I'm very glad that the conversation finally turned to, all right, but what if we talked about the video game? And everyone who's played the video game is like, the game fucking blows. Also,
okay, we might as well. We'll just do it now. So I did play and beat this game today, and like I want to say, just a blanket content warning, probably until we get to the next story.
For horses,
but for horses, content warning, spoiler warning, all that stuff. I'm not going to go super deep, but it's like I don't know who I would recommend this game to. Like I don't, because it's just like it's not very good. Like it's just like. It is not a competently made, and it is a slog. Like it is not fun to play. And I don't just mean thematically. It's like it is just a tough game to want to get through. I think there's some interesting sound design here. I think there's some dream sequences that were legitimately scary and interesting. There's some choices made in kind of creating a sound based ambiance that I think are kind of interesting and cool. This game is provocative. It is a little transgressive, but it is like if you read books or watch movies that aren't Marvel movies or whatever, it's like this is still.
It's a little regular.
It's sophomore.
It's Euro art house stuff. It's like it's fine.
It's maybe obvious that this was originally a student thesis project.
Yes. Yeah. 100%.
So it's not that it's bad, but it's like it's a student thesis project.
The good quote unquote thing I would say about the discourse kind of shifting how Nikki suggested into actually the content of the game itself is that more people have reported today, and I appreciate this, that like I would also not recommend it to anyone who is dealing with like sexual assault or whatever, because there's a lot of sexual assault in this game, like kind of a lot of it. And it's one of those things where
response is hilarious, can I say?
Yeah, what was their response? I haven't seen that.
So they added horses WTF / banned from Steam. They added when and why was horses banned from the Epic Game Store. They have that thing that John read out, and then when they're talking about the sexual content part of that, which is what they think they're banned for, the game does not contain explicit or frequent depictions of sexual behavior. In the 3 hours of gameplay contained in the game, there are only 4 brief and censored sexual sequences. And it's like I'm just telling you, that is not true. Yes.
Like I deeply do not want this game to be censored, but they are lying. Like that is right. Lying. They are lying. There are at least 8 or 9 that I counted.
But even the juxtaposition of saying, it's not frequent and it's not explicit in 3 hours of gameplay. There's only 4 scenes. And it's like, that's more than most films anyone has ever seen. And those are still rated NC-17. So
you are saying it's over 1 an hour.
Yes.
Right.
That's crazy.
You were saying it's over 1 an hour. And also
maybe just don't say that. Like maybe just don't say anything.
Lying. Like they're just lying. This thing is cut into 14 days. And in those 14 days, I counted 8 separate incidents. So that's just it is a lie. It is a lie. It is just straight up a lie that they said.
I think the thing that is like I was outside of this story really until yesterday. Yeah. But like it's so frustrating that the flashpoints that we have had have been so bad. Does that make sense? Like
Stellar Blade, horses.
Yes, like they just
it's tough.
aren't even worthwhile. So, which makes the argument against them stronger, which is like the intentionality of it, right? Like that is what the point is that like you have to pick things that are narratively or like ideologically kind of weak or creatively kind of weak in an effort to just point at it and be like, look at how crazy this shit is. When it's like, no, like actually it just might not be particularly interesting art, which explicitly does not mean that it shouldn't exist or be available to consume. If anything, it actually means that like more people should be able to consume this bad art so they know that it isn't particularly good. But then the conversation then turns into like, now, so the beats, right, are nobody's played the video game, okay, and it is getting banned from Steam, and then it gets banned from Epic, and then GOG gets to do their cool little dance where they're like, we're in favor, we love the gamers, and so we love it, we love it. Sure. And then that kind of dies down a little. So then people are like, okay, well, now I actually have time to play the video game because I've stopped reporting on the video game before I've had the opportunity to play it.
I made the banner, so I'm going to use it. Sorry.
That's good. And then and now the conversation is going to turn into all of these perverts are defending this game that they say they don't like.
Right.
Because they want it to be accessible to more people, which is like, gang, have you played Grand Theft Auto 5? Like the stuff that happens in that video game, which everyone says they like, is a like simultaneously done better, right? Which is a hard thing for me to say, but like the ways that they are trying to leverage like the ideas of sexual assault and torture, you're gonna get the angriest emails in Italian. You're gonna get some of the angriest emails in Italians ever sent. They are handling it more deftly.
Nikki's got Mbappe.
Still poor. Yeah, he's darker than I am, so it's gonna be fine.
So you'll be fine comparatively.
Oh my god!
So like,
it's true.
It's just, it is really, it's frustrating that like Grand Theft Auto 6 is going to come out, and it is going to have, I would bet money,
a slur renaissance. A slur renaissance.
A slur renaissance. It's going to have at least one sexual assault in it, and there are going to be at least 2 torture scenes in it. Like that just is how, like that's just the paint by numbers for Rockstar. This conversation will not happen. Like this pushback will not occur. And it's tough because you are protected by scale. It just so happens that this is a team of Italian game devs who are trying to make stuff that they think is interesting, which like that's the whole point of art. Like everybody should be making stuff that they think is cool and interesting and trying stuff.
They are trying to say something, and it's just not that interesting, right? Like, I mean, really, like if you've been in the world, if you've read a book, if you've had like, if you're an adult with multiple sexual relationships under your belt, like this game just isn't that interesting.
Yeah,
like it's just not that interesting. But it's still, I'm glad they have the ability to make it. And it's just like, you know what game I thought of today playing this was also, they're going to send me emails about this too. We've compared it to Grand Theft Auto. I'm about to compare it to the Gollum game. The people that made the Gollum game, like their whole studio should not have been fucking shut down because they made the bad Gollum game.
Because they were forced at gunpoint to make the bad game and said, hey guys, this is going to turn out really bad. And they just brought out bigger guns to point at them.
And it's like certainly shouldn't be forced to make a bad game and then get shut down, but you should be able to, on the flip side of that, make a bad game because you tried your best and it just wasn't very good.
And it just wasn't good enough.
And it just still wasn't good enough. Like, you should be able to do that. And we're in an industry where you just cannot do that.
Not anymore. Critically.
Not anymore.
Right? Like, there was a genre of game that was made kind of shittily that still was deemed a financial success because enough people were like, this game's kind of tough to play.
Right.
But we can tell they were trying stuff.
Yeah.
You know, like a bunch of people did put their heads together to have enough ideas to get the ones and zeros to do the shit that they wanted it to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we are at a cultural, like what is the word I want to use? We're at like such a cultural vacuum, like such a media literacy vacuum, that people do not understand that in order to have good art, you must have bad art.
You have to have bad art. Yep.
And like those two things inspire each other.
Yeah.
Without one, you cannot have the other.
Yeah.
And like the goal is now to get rid of anything that like the right is deeming bad.
Right. Yes.
But then it's like, okay, like you do, like, actually you don't get GTA initially. Right. Like GTA is not it is not the cultural touchstone that it is if they do not have hot coffee. Right?
Well, it was Grand Theft Auto 3. Listen, y'all were
3 years old.
Y'all were not yet adults, which is fucking wild to talk about.
And you know what? I never played it because I wasn't an adult when it came out.
You two were not adults when Grand Theft Auto 3 came out.
Yeah.
That was genuinely very controversial. It was very controversial.
But they
were the same year as Monsters Inc.
It was very main. It was the same year as Monsters Inc.
Same year as Monsters Inc.
That's when John was born.
That's when I was born. When Mike Wazowski was born.
No, he's an adult in that movie.
He's an adult in that movie. Yeah.
You don't know what babies look like. They might come out.
Yes, you do. You see
like
babies in Monsters Inc.
But you see Monsters Inc. And also the prequel was Monsters University.
Shut up.
See yourself out.
Security.
But it's like,
this person doesn't know the Monsters lore.
Doesn't know the fucking Monsters Inc. lore. Oh God, this is not important. I had such a crush on a girl named Celia when that movie came out.
Oh wow!
So Mike Wazowski met like his snake-haired wife played by Jennifer Tilly. I was like, I've got a fucking shot. How embarrassing is that? I saw myself with Mike Wazowski so much. I was like, oh my God, it's a sign. Anyway,
he's a good character.
Hi Celia, how are you? You definitely don't listen to this show. You definitely don't. You're having a good time. I was about to dox you. You're having a good time though.
You love to dox people.
I love to dox people. But Grand Theft Auto 3 was huge. It was a massive fucking game, and it was mainstream, and it was transgressive at the time.
Yeah.
And now we've gotten so used to Grand Theft Auto being the transgressive that it is, but it's for whatever reason, there are a million, bought its way into not really being a part of that conversation anymore. But yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the thing is, like, I actually don't think that there is so much of the media literacy vacuum as much as, because everything has to be the most popular thing on earth, it actually doesn't matter how many of us do get that. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter that there's so many people like that consume games as art and understand that there can and should be bad art. We are the niche, even though, like, Lord knows how big that number is, compared to the 99.9% of the population that they want to sell games to, which is people who buy a PS5, NBA 2K, Animal Crossing, and that's it. And so, like, our opinion doesn't matter next to that, which is the really, like, sad and disturbing and strange thing.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I agree.
But, like, do you think that anybody who is that, right, who is a 2K Madden, I want to switch to play Animal Crossing person gives a shit about horses.
No, of course not. I don't think that they give a shit about anything though. Like, oh god, there's this shoot 'em up guy who made some videos called Spiders STG, and he said part of what he says is like shmups are like infamously a difficult genre to get into at this point, right? Because they have never stopped evolving, and they just kind of expect you to have kept up. Like they don't give a fuck. And he was like, the thing that's frustrating is a lot of shmups try to attract like casuals. And we've gotten to a point where people are so rude to casuals that it's now like a dirty word to call someone a casual. When in reality, the opposite of a casual is just someone who's actually taking it seriously. It doesn't have to be someone who's good, but someone who's taking it seriously. Right. And so now we are exclusively making games for people who don't give a shit. Yeah. And all the rest of us who do give a shit are just kind of like fallen by the wayside, even though this is our hobby and we're the people who actually put the money into it. Because aggregate, there's more money from everybody else.
Yeah.
That's
and
why
they'll get
I
upset
play chess
if they
now.
see a peener.
But then you don't even see the fucking peener.
You don't
That's
even
see the
but you see the suggestion of a peener, and that hurt my brain.
You can
no, not the
you
peener.
can have sex with sex workers in GTA 5.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing that really fucking gets me. I obviously am the world's biggest Grand Theft Auto hater. I cannot wait to play the next one. But those things are both true, by the way.
Are both true? Yeah,
I was actually kind of sitting down earlier.
I'm like, as much shit as I say, I'm like, I'm gonna fucking play.
No, I really do think that might be my most anticipated game of the year because of next year.
Okay, now that's fucking crazy.
I think
PC gamers most wanted. Grand Theft Auto 6.
Okay, Grand Theft
that little
Auto
robot
6.
that got to do it.
Like only because I just do not think that anybody is ready for the discourse. Like I just don't like as noxious,
it's going to be a really crazy month.
I think it is going to rip these websites to shreds. Like I think it is going to be fucking crazy. And I am excited about that as a like I would love if the fallout from that is people look up finally and are like, wait. Huh. Interesting. Maybe the ways that we are talking to each other is kind of fucking crazy. But I doubt it. We'll see. And also, I just think that the roster is going to tell a really good story. I think that their flavor of satire is going to be like kind of on point. I mean, the game's only been in development for a couple of years, so all this stuff's going to be really
It'll be topical.
I think you mean on fleek, Nikki?
Yeah, no, it's going to be really on fleek. And I think that also because they're setting it in Florida, I think kind of like even the side quests are going to have some really like fun,
they're going to be like so wacky.
Yeah,
they're going to be really
I bet
wacky.
Like there's going to be this like, you're like all these like side quests that are specifically like wacky because it's Florida.
Yeah, I just think that there's
like you'll be able to go into your menu and you'll be able to sort it by like fucking wacky Florida shit.
And I think like there's probably going to be like cool. I really think
like can you believe the fan boat races? Oh my god.
I think
did you see the Florida Man event? I heard it's like one in one million.
So I think
bath salts
before the video game comes out. No, bath salts.
Oh
no, exactly.
God,
like bath salts. Florida Man on bath salts.
No,
is definitely
exactly. Okay, so
they only delayed the game so they could put the immigration stuff there.
Exactly.
All the stars are here.
Bath salts. Florida Man. Gator. Immigration detention concentration camp.
Let's go. Really though, if they put the kid that got eaten by the gator at Disney in this, and the girl that tweeted about it until she got kicked off,
I think here's what I think we should do. The video game's obviously never coming out, but before it comes out, I think we should take literally 90 minutes to try to come up with as many side quests, like the log lines for as many side quests as we possibly can.
And we're gonna play a game when it comes out and see how many we actually hit. Yeah.
Because the bath salts,
you two can play at the same time. I'll be record keeper.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. You're not gonna play it.
Lotus, you don't want to play.
You're not gonna. It's gonna.
I just think my clerical skills are really important.
I just think that
they are.
Lotus, it doesn't actually seem like you care about the medium very much.
Yeah,
it seems like you don't care about the Latino community and their representation in games like Grand Theft Auto 6.
Yeah, and listen, if that's the way that you feel,
that's okay.
Fine.
And if you want to represent your people, I get it.
If you want to be like the people who were defending that white woman who, the Asian girl who was at the H Mart, who was saying, I go to the H Mart because I want to marry a white man. If that's the side that you want to end up on, Lotus, that's completely fine. That's so okay. And I'm just happy that you're able to live in your truth.
I go to the 99 Ranch Market to find a white man.
Oh man!
Terrible.
I made this banner too late, but there we go.
When did you make this?
I just made it just now. Just now. I made it too late, but there we go. You are valid, Lotus.
I don't know if y'all know this. You know Asian pears?
Yeah.
Did you know that they have been rebranded to apple pears?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe in California.
Maybe in California.
Where we are, they're still called Asian pears.
They're called they're called apple pears now.
They use slurs to refer to them here. It's pretty crazy. It's wild. Apple pears, huh? That's wild.
Odd.
You remember when did you ever have one of Amanda's persimmons when Amanda brought persimmons to the ZAM office?
No. My understanding of persimmons is that they constipate you.
Oh, is that
like
what
if you have tummy ish? No, that was something else. That your thing was different. If you eat fucking a lot of persimmons, it'll stop you up.
Cool. Hey, by the way, the bad stuff is over. We're not going to talk about that stuff anymore. So you can.
It's actually been a minute, but
it's been a minute.
It's been a minute, but I just wanted to let the YouTuber watchers know if they had it muted.
That's good.
By the way, EA, that whole buyout, leverage buyout, 93.4% of that is going to go to the Saudis.
Oh,
so
no, really?
Yeah, isn't that wild?
Wait, hold on. So hold on, John. So wait,
when they wrote that press release,
shush.
I know. I'll be quiet.
So you're
I'll let you process this however you want.
That when the news came out that the Public Investment Fund, which is owned by the Saudi Arabian government,
correct,
was going to buy EA, that meant that most of it was going to be owned by Saudi Arabia?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if I've told you this, but I'm moving to Qiddiya in a couple of days.
Oh.
You are?
Yeah. It's kind of the future technology city that they're building. It's the city of gamers. It's the city of dreams. I did today spend quite a while learning about the ways that water works in like Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
Did you know that 95% of it is just desalinated ocean water?
No.
Like 95% of the water is desalinated ocean water. They're so fucked water-wise. Their inland water is more salty than the ocean is. The only way that they
Texas. It's going to go great.
The only reason that they are able to clean their water as efficiently as they do is because they have.
I don't know if that's right, Nikki, because I mean, why would they be investing $100 billion in AI and data centers if they had a water problem?
was someone from the Gulf Coast of Texas. I can tell you that those ideas have nothing to do with each other, apparently. Kind of nothing. Like, you'd be surprised. You would think that if you were projected to decrease your total aquifer water level by 25% by 2050, that you would maybe like not build the data centers, especially because you're also canceling all of your plans for renewable energy resources. But I guess they just don't have anything to do with each other. I
also learned about in the UAE, in Dubai, there is... well, the reason I got on this is because hold on, I'm sorry, people.
It's not because you're moving.
People, no,
you're not sorry, actually. I was lying. Was that a bit?
Oh yeah, I was lying.
I was really worried.
They would love me out there. I don't know what you're talking about. The
you would never get cut up at an airport.
No, not me. Me? Never.
Yeah. Never.
They're doing well. Okay, so I just kind of typed in Abu Dhabi. The F1 finale is in Abu Dhabi this year, or it always is, but it's this weekend. Do you know that they got a Louvre out there?
What do you mean they have a Louvre out there?
It's called Louvre Abu Dhabi. Do you know that? Just found that out right now. That wasn't even what I was going to talk to you all about. But it's just called Louvre Abu Dhabi.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I'm on the website.
It's just Louvre, a second Louvre that they have.
A second Louvre has hit the earth. Oh, no.
That's fucking crazy. Anyway, I learned about this. I've forgotten now what the city is called, but they built the UAE government was like, we're going to build a city that is going to be so fucking future. It's going to be so fucking future. It's going to be so cool. And then that was 20 years ago. And then they got like 10 years in and they spent like billions and billions of dollars and they were like, the city's going to be basically as big as like Manhattan. And they only got to be basically as big as the financial district. And they were like, it's tough. But people still live there because they've committed so much money that they have to keep appearances up that they've done it. Anyway, sorry, I've taken it so off track.
It's all right. No, it's all right. I'm going to stay here for 1 second. How many American dollars does it take to become a member of the Abu Dhabi Louvre?
First of all, it's Louvre Abu Dhabi.
Louvre Abu Dhabi.
Costs
Louvre Abu Dhabi.
I think it costs $900 to become a member.
Okay, you're a little high. Come down a little bit, Lotus. Give us a guess.
Oh, really? That's too high?
That's too high.
Is it? Is it monthly, yearly? What is the?
It's yearly. It's yearly. It's high.
Like 500 USD.
It's like okay. Well, so y'all think it's a deal then? That's cool.
I mean, to be clear,
it's $130. My point was the idea that Abu Dhabi is selling memberships at all is incredibly funny to me. I'm just we need a little walking around money, so you're gonna have to become a member of the Louvre. Louvre Abu Dhabi.
I'm just so like I'll never go, but I want to go so bad. I want to go so fucking bad. Yeah, I want to go Louvre Abu Dhabi fucking bad because like there's no
you know what,
way.
Folks? I'm fucking. Oh, sorry. I might actually buy one of these. Do you know why? Because it gets you also a free entry to the Louvre, the real one, Musée d'Orsay, which is low-key a better museum in Paris than the Louvre. Actually, the Louvre also fucking slaps. Like, let's be honest.
Not anymore. They took all the stuff.
But it's so big, though. It's so unbelievably big. And like a couple other ones. Wow, that's kind of great. 20% discount kayak at the museum? What does that mean?
Okay, so this is the other thing about Abu Dhabi. Because nowhere in the UAE has water, they said,
right,
let's put a lot of water here. Isn't that crazy? Let's put a lot of water here. So kind of every single thing, even if there's no reason for it to have water, has some sort of water feature. Mr. Beast is opening his thing in Dubai, ?
Jesus Christ. I keep forgetting about that. Oh.
We should go.
Mr. Beast, every esport ever, every K-pop idol ever.
Yeah, if there's Ferrari worlds in Abu Dhabi, I will be killed upon landing, so I cannot go. But I want to go so bad, just to see
Nikki,
what they think is cool.
Nikki, you and I should go there to just see which one of us gets killed first. You know?
Brother, we are not making it off the airplane.
John, they'll see a wheelchair registered and you'll be gone before we even take off.
They are killing us on the flight. Nobody's saying a word. They're dumping us out somewhere over the North Pole. Like, it just...
And that's the plot of Just Cause 5.
Operation
Lotus, you
Dumbo
can go,
Drop 2. Yeah, Lotus, you can go.
I'll go, yeah.
You could go.
I'm sure it'll be great.
Let us know how it is.
I'm sure it'll be awesome. Let us know how it is. Well, if you have $130 to give Lou of Abu Dhabi, you can also probably afford a few copies of Mina the Hollower. And they really need it because Yacht Club is apparently saying that they got to sell a lot of copies of this game in order to make it as a studio, which is kind of wild for the makers of Shovel Knight to say. But that is the case. Sean Velasco, the co-founder of the studio, said, "If we sold 500,000 copies, then we would be golden. If we sold even 200,000, that would be really, really great. If we sold like 100,000, that's not so good."
They're going to be fine. This is such a crazy news cycle for me.
It is a weird news cycle for this game, and it's odd, and it comes off the heels of kind of an indefinite delay, which they've not targeted like a specific date for that game to come out. It was supposed to come out on Halloween, and it did not. Apparently its 15 studio employees are, quote, thoroughly burnt out. And the dev on this has been a little tumultuous. So
6 years.
They'll be fine.
They'll be fine, but it does sound like a shit show.
This game looks great, but it does sound like a shit show.
No, for sure. And like, I don't actually think I have anything on this one. I don't think I do.
Let's be really specific. Like the LA people, they did move into an office on Sawtell.
Whose fault is that?
Which I'm not saying. I'm saying that's whose
fault is that?
It's
a choice, but it also means that they had money.
They had money. That's what I'm saying.
That's like, it's both. It's like they had the money to do it, and it's a choice. So that choice has to come with kind of like some calculus. Anyway, yeah.
Shovel Knight is in Smash,
right?
Like
right.
This
feels like a weird thing to get out. I think that's the thing that I would say. This feels like a weird sentiment to get out.
Yes,
for the people that made Shovel Knight and the people that put that got Shovel Knight to such a place that it is in Smash.
Yeah. To go to a reporter and casually be like, "Yeah, we fucked up so bad for the last 5 years."
Weird.
That like,
like why?
You don't need to. You don't need to
say that. Like, and I get the play. Like as much as last week y'all were talking about like Horses' PR team really was like, okay, well, we can get this game to be the conversation for 2 fucking weeks, and even though the game's bad, and they did.
Right.
If you really lean into this, someone somewhere said, okay, if you say, well, if you don't buy this one, we'll die. Like, of course, now more people are going to buy it than were previously, but like that.
But this was already going to sell 200,000.
No, exactly. Like there's like how many? Let me look. How many copies did Shovel Knight sell? Shovel
Knight. Well, I spelled Shovel Knight wrong.
I also spelled Knight wrong.
How'd you spell it? No K.
KIGHT.
Oh, kiked.
Oh, just 15. Just 15 mil.
Motherfuckers, shut up. Like that's like 200,000 people accidentally bought Shovel Knight. You know,
with the way the eShop works, that's probably fucking true.
Like 200,000 people accidentally bought your last video game. You will be fine.
It cost $9 million from them to make that game and all the expansions.
That's it.
Yeah.
And they sold 15 million copies?
And they sold 15 million copies, yeah.
Man, shut up.
Yeah.
It's so weird because like even if it's not kind of obvious, especially the way that they were transparent is do people who even are hardcore Shovel Knight fans not read this and be like, what the fuck is wrong with them?
No,
yeah,
like what were you doing?
It's embarrassing.
Right.
Because they also were like, yeah, we had one of our designers who's really good. They were only 25, but we had them lead the project because it was their idea. And it's like, what?
Why? Like, you stumbled into one of the biggest IPs of all time. The idea that subsequent, like, this story coming out means that you did not then hire adults to help you make your second video game.
Yeah.
Which is an indictment on the people who are running the company.
Yeah, well, all the adults were making a 3D Shovel Knight at the same time because despite being 15 people or whatever, they decided to be a 2-project studio.
Yes,
which
and it's like no one
needs to know that. That's not a good thing for other people to know.
Don't tell people this.
Don't tell people that.
Especially do not tell Jason Schreier.
You can tell people in 3 years and be like, whoa, thank God it was a success.
All the people, all the love and success to Jason Schreier, but why would you tell
Why would you tell him?
All the love and success to Jason Schreier, but if you're a game developer, never talk to a journalist.
Don't talk to him.
You just shouldn't.
Yeah.
Unless you are personal friends and you're like, okay, like this person has really got me. Like, I really trust them and what they're going to say and how they're going to talk about. And even then, I would still consider not doing it or doing it all off the record.
And even if you take one step further back, the concept here is we are bad at running our business, so we're going to tell Bloomberg about how bad we are at running our business. What are you fucking talking about?
Right? Let's go talk to them. It's like, why?
What are you talking about? So it's stupid because obviously it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
When the game comes out in Q1. It's going to be fine. And also, why would you? Why? For what? For what?
There's no reason to talk about this.
It's so strange.
They did a really good thing. They made a super successful game. They could have done whatever they wanted. They could have kind of shut up and just kind of like done their thing for a while. And then instead, this quote unquote indefinite delay gave them some sort of like, I don't know, delirium, like in public.
Yeah.
It feels like it
and
just
it's like,
makes it feel,
sure
you know,
you missed your sexy date.
Yeah,
your spooky game was supposed to come out on Halloween. It's not anymore. Also, it doesn't matter.
If I'm one of these 15, and I've been working on this, and I've been getting bossed around by a 25-year-old who doesn't know what's going on, and I find out that there's an indefinite delay, I have Jason Schreier's signal right fucking now. I'm saying, can you dog? But somehow he got all this by just walking up and being like, I'd like to play Beat of the Hollower, please.
I know.
Crazy.
It's nuts.
Strange.
It's nuts. By the way, a game called No Players Online is back on Steam. It was taken down after a spurious
Sounds like No Players were online.
Claim.
It's true.
I was gone, you know. I know. Yeah.
So that kind of comedic timing, you can't have been gone for long. Didn't miss a beat.
Yeah. Didn't miss a beat. It is back on. It is nothing bad has happened. There's a spurious DMCA claim that was made about a week after launch. Lotus, tell us about this game. I watched a trailer for it earlier, and folks, scared me a lot. So,
it's a scary game.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, I wanted to throw this up here. I actually, so weird. I almost covered this for Fanbyte fucking a million years ago as part of like a list of
I don't
stuff.
know what that is. What is that?
I don't know, some site no one's ever heard of.
Oh, okay.
But there's basically in 2019, I think, there was a haunted PS1 game jam, and they made this game called No Players Online, which is like a kind of classic creepypasta setup, which is you find a .x of some like capture the flag game, and so you boot it up because your friend tells you to. And scary stuff happens. No one's supposed to be there, but mysteriously there are other people in the game sometimes. Maybe they're people, maybe they're NPCs, you can't really tell. And scary stuff happens. It was like a big hit with the haunted PS1 community, so they started working on a full game. 6 years to the day it comes out on Steam. And then like Drama and Conflama, an ex-friend of the studio who didn't work on the game, filed a DMCA claim. And then because of the way that Steam handles DMCA, which is Steam doesn't want to get in trouble, obviously.
Yeah, so they basically just like take it at face value, right?
Yeah, they take it down instantly and are like, hey, we took this down because of a DMCA. Please respond. Right. They respond and are like, it's fucking horseshit. We're counterclaiming it, whatever. So it's back up now, but they definitely got the wind taken out of their sails. And that game's good. So if you like scary stuff, you should play it. I am sorry to that.
Thank you.
No, you don't. And that's okay.
I just want to describe two kind of images that are in the. So
I did play the original version of this, and it was so scary. I could only play it in short stints.
So it's like you're entering into these capture the flag maps, but it's like, you know, a lot of the lighting rigs don't work, is how I would describe it, and like the skyboxes are pretty dark. And there are just two moments in the trailer where, like, you know, you're walking toward one of the flags, but then the ground kind of starts texture parallaxing in a way that makes it kind of stretch out forever, which is a really effective image that scared the living God out of me. And then also you turn a corner, the player turns a corner, and you see just a really bad pixelated shadow kind of like in the distance, and then you stop, and then a thing is walking at you. Actually, genuinely bone-chillingly scary this trailer is.
The low poly shit just does it right.
I did put this game in my cart. I may try it, but I'm also terrified.
I was gonna say you'll have to do what I do when I play games that are really scary, which is just get on Discord with anybody.
But people,
I just need to feel. Yeah. I don't need someone in person, but I need to feel like people are around. I also think this game has like one of my favorite things, which is like a not scare, which is, you know, you'll turn a corner and the game designers, level designers are very aware of your field of view when you're turning the corner. And so they just like put a thing in the middle of the room. Maybe it's a person, maybe it's not a person, maybe it's a shadow. And like, it's not a scare. It doesn't move. It doesn't jump at you. It doesn't make a noise, but you will scare the shit out of yourself because you turn a corner and go, and then you're fine.
Yeah.
I love shit like that. Like, haha, I got you.
It's really good. It's really good. But yeah, that's back on. You can go get it. It's $15 now on Steam. This is a very short story. I'll just say it. One of the leads on Fallout, Tim Kaine, the original leads, has left retirement and has joined Obsidian.
Wait, wasn't he going to be vice president?
Yeah, Tim Kaine was going to be vice president. That's right. No, that's Tim Kaine with an E. This is Tim Kaine, or I think it's K-A-N-E.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
but this is Tim Kaine. Kaine, like the one that killed Abel. This is that kind of Kaine. Yeah, no.
John, I was about to read that.
You're about to read the Bible? Fuck, I'm sorry. Sorry. Spoilers for the Bible. Let's put that on the.
It's too fucking late now.
Yeah, I was a little late on it. Yeah, Kaine does kill Abel. I won't tell you what happens at the very end. I won't tell you who the Alpha or the Omega is. Okay.
I've already seen the movie with the wolves, so I already know that part.
Okay, good.
Revenant, yeah. This is a good one.
The Revenant. Stupid. But yeah, he's apparently been back at Obsidian for a few weeks. It is worthless to speculate.
I was too convinced because I was still thinking about Kaine from the Bible for a second. I was like, what the fuck is John talking about? But
Kaine from the Bible is working alongside Josh Sawyer on the brand new Obsidian
the
title,
amount of fucking
Fallout
Mormonism he put into New Vegas, I would believe it, Nikki Grayson. Jeez Louise.
It is probably worthless to speculate, but of course people are all abuzz about, okay, the guy from Fallout's working at Obsidian again. Like, I don't think it's going to mean anything, but you know, it does mean maybe there might be a return to a systems heavy RPG in the works that he might be working on again.
He wasn't even gone for that long.
Yeah, he also directed the first Outer Worlds and then like consulted or whatever on the second one.
Yeah, on the second one, like he was not gone.
Okay.
This old Bible man is trying to tell us what Tim Kaine is up to.
Like, all this feels like is this man was like, I quit. I don't want to work here anymore. And then he was back. Can I have my job back? And they were like, yeah, but you literally never left.
Yeah.
And now he has benefits again. Like that literally, it feels like the only change. Like
that would have been so funny because he made a 6-minute YouTube video, and it would have been so funny if it had just been 15 seconds. Like, I got my benefits back. And
no, like that's all it feels like the difference is here. Like he didn't have benefits before. Connections. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Now he has benefits again.
Really,
like,
really funny.
Good for. Yeah. Listen. Good for him.
Good for him.
I'm sure the Microsoft benefits package is sexy.
Did you fucking see what insurance prices did for next year? Yeah,
no.
Good for him. Have Obsidian.
Oh, is that why I have to pay more money?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, that's why.
Listen, can I tell you how much I pay for insurance? Will it make you mad?
No.
It went from $0 because they pay for it. But then the plan that was good that they used to pay for now is $20.
Oh, okay. That did make me a little mad. That was less than I thought you were going to say. So it did make me a little mad.
So now it's $20.
Yeah, it did make me a little mad.
You know what?
I lied.
So fucked
you know
up?
what, Nikki? I'm sorry about lying to you a little bit about
that's so fair.
that. I was I thought it wouldn't, but then you said it, and I'm like, yeah.
You know what's deeply fucked up? I was mad. I haven't even been here that long. And they were like, the plan you had was $20. The plan you used to have that you haven't used yet is $20 now. I was pissed, heated.
Yeah, I would have been pissed too. Hey, let's talk about the video games we played this week.
Okay.
Well, let's nip this in the bud because part of the reason I'm mad about horses taking up most of my day is I didn't get that much time to play Metroid Prime 4 Beyond, but I did start that game. It does feel really good. It has the little music chimes that I love from Metroid. It's got way too many NPCs in it already. I don't really love that, but it is a lot like Metroid Prime 3 Corruption, which people also seem to forget had a lot of NPCs and bullshit in it. I haven't even got to the fun exploration part. The only thing I'll say about it is that you have to have a $30 amiibo to unlock playing music on your motorcycle in the desert level.
But what music can you play?
To be fair, that's still
you should
one
be
of
able
the
to play
better.
Something.
That's one of the better accessibility options Nintendo has ever provided for one of their games. It only costs $30, but you can.
It's only $30.
Touch the music.
You can touch the music.
Which they don't usually let you do.
They don't let you usually do that. That's true.
Great Mario Kart World update these past couple weeks where you can now do a race together.
I can't
from the multiplayer lobby.
Dude. I'm so glad we're far enough away from that video game coming out that I feel confident in being like, that game fucking sucks. I hate Mario
$70,
Kart World.
Right? Or $80.
Yeah, I hate $80.
$80?
Wait,
no one's quite sure. No one's quite, and there's no way to check.
It was $80. It was $80.
It's $80. But that game fucking sucks. Like
that game sucks.
That game blows.
That game sucks.
But
Bonanza and Metroid Prime 4 are already infinitely times better than Mario Kart World as far as Switch 2 games go.
They put more stuff in 8 Deluxe.
Oh, that would be so funny.
God, how fucking funny would
that be? Funny. What if they made Mario Kart 8 Switch Edition?
Switch 2 edition? That would be so good.
So
like it runs at 120 frames. I don't know.
Oh my god, that would be so funny. That'd be really funny.
I got the game because I guess I pre-ordered it, and then Nintendo sent me an email that said, "Hey, dumbass, you gave us $70 ages ago, but we're gonna take it now." I said,
"Yep."
What? Why?
I wish they would take it at the time. No, I really wish they would take it at the time.
I don't know why. I don't pre-order video games.
I know.
Why did I pre-order Metroid Prime 4?
You got really excited about your buddy Samus.
But like, did I think they were going to run out? Was I drunk? Like, I don't understand.
You might have been.
I might have been. I just don't understand why I would have pre-ordered the video game. Anyway, they sent me an email. I said, I'm going to play it. And then I played Pokemon. Yeah, how far in are you, John? Into it?
I'm
like less than an hour or an hour?
Yeah, I'm less than an hour in. I'm like less than an hour into it. I'm only about 35 minutes into it. I've met some people. I've done some scanning. There's some annoying people. I've not gotten into any sort of. I'm very clearly in the tutorial stage where you're learning how to do very basic stuff. I'm annoyed that I didn't get a lot of chance to play it today, as you can tell. But I will have more to say about it next week. And yeah. Since you mentioned Pokemon, do you want to talk about Pokemon some more?
Sure.
Jesus Christ. I can't believe you playing this fucking game.
I haven't played anything else, honestly.
That's fine.
Did
they put the Louvre Abu Dhabi in?
No, they haven't. The Louvre Abu Dhabi is not in the game, unfortunately.
Not in this one. Okay.
Once they get up from that 3.4% stake, that next Pokemon's going to have the Louvre Abu Dhabi.
Yeah. They're going to be desalinating the water in that game. I still think. I think the Legends. I mean, there have only been 2. These Pokemon games feel like the way I want Pokemon games to feel. Yeah. They are held back, obviously, by the fact that they are still Pokemon games. Right. So the character Urbane, who is your rival, the girl is Townie, but it's gender swapped. So like if you're girl, you get boy. If you're boy, you get girl. Is actually, I think, one of the worst written characters in video games.
In video game history.
Like, I have not wanted to end the life of a video game character in the way I have wanted to end Urbane's life. I don't actually think ever. Poorly written, poorly conceived. Nothing they do makes sense. There is an arc in this video game where your rival gets into debt with like loan sharks. That's because crazy. They ask for money to make advertisements.
What's a loan look like in Pokemon World?
So
what's that?
Great question. So they asked for 100,000 Poké-Dollars. Okay. And the interest on that loan was $900,000. So they owed a total of 1 million Poké-Dollars.
That's a lot.
They needed $100,000 to make advertisements for the hotel that you live at. Right. At no point do you see any of the advertisements they make. You make money literally by picking up feathers from the ground when you run around. Every time you enter a Pokemon battle, they give you money.
Okay.
Your rival is on pace with you the entirety of the game. RE like rank in ZA Royale. So they have to be making as much money at least as you are. So the idea that this child has taken a loan out that they are unable to repay when you literally can make thousands of dollars by running around and picking feathers up off of the ground and selling them at the Pokemon Center is so fucking crazy. Pissed me right off. I hate that kid. I hope he fucking dies. I hope he fucking dies.
Put it on the back of the box.
Put it on the back of the box, yeah. It's the best feeling one of these since Arceus. I am eager, like not narratively interested in anything that happens, but I do find myself playing the game.
The battles are fun.
Yeah, and I'm like, I find myself playing the game, and there are moments where I think the thing that this game does best, which I do think is really important, but I'm wondering how important it is maybe to the target demo, because I don't know how many kids are watching Pokemon anymore.
Right.
There are moments in this game that feel like I am. There are moments in this game that feel like I am playing the TV show, which is to say that like you can time moves such that you are dodging moves by you using moves, so you are moving out of the way because these battles are active time as opposed to turn-based. It feels legitimately good. Like they are not innovating. There's no innovation here, but it just kind of feels like, oh, I know that my opponent is about to use Earthquake, but if I use Bounce right here, I'm not going to get hit by Earthquake. I'm going to take a second in the air and I'm going to be able to land on the ground on my opponent. And it's going to the reward for playing the game intelligently is so far and away better than like playing the game intelligently has felt in one of these games.
Yeah.
But also it's not new. Like nothing that this game is doing is new. It feels like a game that could have come out 10 years ago. It just so happened that Nintendo just had the ideas. Game Freak just had the ideas right now. I am finding myself, and I think this is maybe just because of where I am in my life, but I'm finding myself like being like, okay, like I'm going to catch all of the guys. Like there's a bunch of wild zones across the map. Like I am going into them.
It's the name of the game.
Playing them. Yeah. And I'm like trying to catch all of the ones that are available to me. Like I'm getting frustrated when I can't catch the ones that are available to me. Like I am playing it, I think, in a way that I have not played a Pokemon game in a minute. I really like it, but there is that. I didn't write this down, but I started Queue Up, which I think maybe is very good. It's just a coin flipping simulator. Yeah. And there's classes.
Queue Up is great.
Like
I've only played a few minutes of it, but
I think that game is very fun.
It's
the
very
trappings of that game, I think, like really toe the line between being too online and actually having something to say. But I'm liking Queue Up quite a bit. And again, this is the same thing I mentioned when Hades 2 was when I was deep in Hades 2. Video games are coming out for the Macintosh.
Yes.
Isn't that crazy?
Isn't that crazy?
No matter how much Apple burns their goodwill with the game developers they keep saying they're going to do something for, they're still trying.
Video games really are still coming out for the Macintosh. And I'm able actually to play more stuff in the ways that I have realized that I actually want to play video games. I'm realizing really that like I don't like to sit. If I want to play a video game, I want to sit where I am to play the video game, which is why the Switch is so powerful to me, which is why I think the Steam Deck would be great for me if I didn't hate holding it. That stuff is really important to me. So when a game is like, oh yeah, no, we just run natively on Mac, I'm like, oh, huge. I'll play the video game now. That's where I am. I think that stuff is kind of cool. So that's what I'm playing. Yeah. That's all I got.
That's great.
I'm excited to hear about the video games that Lotus has been playing, though.
I was going to say I'm actually very excited to hear about both the games that Lotus played this week.
I've been having a good time.
They've been on my radar. So
yeah. I guess first I'll talk about Asbury Pines. Mandatory for me generative AI disclosure, because they did put, even though they didn't have to, because Steam obviously doesn't give a fuck, and also I don't think Steam cares for this specifically. But they used Gen AI for help with the pre-concept concept art. Never do that shit again. You don't need to.
Yeah, don't.
It's embarrassing. This game is only by two of you. Artists, you should have known better, and you're more talented than that person who's not the artist.
Have an idea.
You should have
pre-concept concept art.
Yeah.
When I looked into this game and watched some trailers and
they do hide 90% of the video game.
That's
just to be clear.
Really? Oh, okay.
Like it's not even. Yeah. So I can't like tell where they used it, but I was reading through the Steam discussions and they mentioned one place that they use it, and I'm like, oh, that kind of makes sense because that's not a thing that exists on our planet Earth. So I can see why they would maybe need to fall on that. But like, artist, you should know better. And you're more talented. You just shouldn't do that. And then whoever the other person is, whatever your exact role is, you should have talked them out of it and you should have lifted them up more to realize that they're fine with that.
Yeah.
But part of the reason why I don't care, like in the grand scheme of things, like never do that shit again. But number one, this game is really good. Number two, I've been excited for it for a long time after I played the demo some amount of time ago, maybe like a year and a half. And then also everyone is talking about the root trees are dead and just doesn't seem to care that the entire first draft of that game was generative AI. So if they can talk about that, I can fucking talk about this.
Yeah.
Asbury Pines is an incremental game that is, at least in its first sort of major segment, like very heavily inspired by Twin Peaks. So you have all your resource gathering and working kind of stuff, and then you have your little cast of characters that you can set to scavenge and work and build stuff and yada yada yada. But all the while this is going on, there is this murder mystery plus, slowly unfolding. And man, I don't want to give anything away. I will say,
sure, you don't have to.
No, it's just that the game goes so far and continued to go so far. I'm very, very close to the end of it. In fact, I'm actually kind of postponing ending it just so I can get the 100% because I'm about to have it anyways, right? So like, I just don't want to accidentally make myself play it twice because I have like 60 hours in it or whatever because it's an incremental game. But yeah, one of the characters that you are actively kind of playing as gets fucking murdered and nobody knows how or why. And yeah, I don't know. Couldn't be me. It could be you. You never know.
No, I mean, I've gotten 30 years and I haven't been murdered. So
I think she was like 34 when she got murdered. So you got time.
Wait, you're saying that people older than me have gotten murdered?
Yeah.
No.
Isn't that wild? Yeah.
A lot
Who's
of
the oldest person you think
That's...
has been murdered?
Jean-Benet Ramsey.
Stupid.
Just kidding. I don't know. I don't know.
Dumb.
I don't know. Like 100 probably.
Who's killing a 100-year-old person?
No. Here's why the old sorry, Lotus. Sorry, just real quick.
It's okay. I have time to catch my breath.
the oldest person murder is clearly like someone that just lightly puts a pillow over someone's.
But that's
face.
what I'm saying.
You know
but
what I mean?
like, I don't know if that counts.
Oh, it counts.
I will say.
Permissive murder is not really. Do you think it's not really murder?
I don't think that counts.
As the noted true crime head, as much as I loathe to admit it, the most murdered group is women over the age of 65.
That is that.
So
that
like,
is
unfortunately, that's like a real thing.
Who's
killing women
over 65?
You become a sociopath. You want to kill people when.
Yeah.
I won't get too serious about it because this is very sad. But old people are like, oh, when I get old, I'm like invisible. Like people don't pay attention to me. So
then anybody who pays attention to them, they let in and then they get killed by them?
No, people don't notice when they're
dead.
Being preyed upon.
Yeah. No, Nikki, the other sad part of that.
This fucking victim blamer, goddamn.
Nikki came to a pass where there were two really sad doors and opened one, and it's like, no, it's the other one. Oh, all right. It's that one. Oh, it's that one.
Oh, terrible.
Because you're old and you want to let someone into your heart and your life? Oh, no. It's just that no one's noticing that they're dead. Oh,
that's pretty rough.
You live alone.
Pretty rough.
You know.
That's tough. I don't know what to say.
Anyways,
that's
great
tough.
game, Asbury Pines. Lots of people do die in this game. The way that the game is fundamentally structured, like at the end of the day, it doesn't feel like this as you're playing it. At the end of the day, you gather resources. So your ultimate resource is XP. So you're converting resources into XP, and then you use the XP to cause time to pass for individual characters. Like it's literally just called live life. You just press the live life button. And as they live life, they reach certain milestones in their life. And the story is kind of fed to you through these very scant like pieces of dialogue or documents, newspapers, people thinking to themselves, writing in their diaries, stuff like that. And because the story, even more so than something like Twin Peaks, is told over such a long time scale, the addition of the incremental gameplay with the storytelling really does like a lot for me, narrative design wise. Okay. Even considering the fact like the incremental parts of the gameplay are like pretty standard, like they're pretty whatever. You don't necessarily need to do all this like hardcore math or like anything like that, but it adds so much narratively, and it is so entertaining in that sense. I mean, I have just loved my time with this game because it just goes totally fucking batshit, like off the wall. You unlock like plants and animals in the same way that you unlock people. So I did I got the notification, Pip, that a community event had happened involving a tree, and I go over and it got cut down, and I gasped out loud to myself in my room. Like that is how effective the storytelling is, I think. I really don't want to give anything away for the story.
No,
but like,
that makes sense.
Yeah, the original demo is like, it ends with this one character dying and then being like, wish us the full game. And that's a good place to put it. But it keeps going in every direction and wrapping around on itself. People aren't who you thought they were. Shitloads of new characters get introduced. I think there's 84 characters total, not including plants and animals. And it just goes places.
Which is wild.
I had a lovely time.
It happens over the course of centuries, correct? So this kind of story unfolds like that? Okay, all right.
And it's more involved than I thought it would be with the other time zones. The time scale doesn't necessarily like make sense, but you know, who gives a fuck? Like, who gives a fuck if the science doesn't make sense or whatever?
I actually care quite a bit.
Yeah, that's why you think that Fallout 3 is bad and Fallout New Vegas is good, is exclusively because they didn't have enough farms sitting around in Fallout 3.
Lotus, thank you so much for seeing me.
Mm-hmm. I'm always saying this.
I mean,
you also played Angeline Era.
Oh.
Yeah, this game is embargoed, so I won't say too much about it. But it will come out very shortly after this episode comes out, and I just wanted to tell people to buy it.
Monday?
Yeah,
comes out on Monday.
On the 8th.
Yes. On the 8th. And it is by the people that made Anodyne 2. Is that correct?
Both of them, yeah.
Both Anodyne. Well,
yeah, this is by Analgesic.
Yeah. Anodyne and Anodyne 2, two really great games. If you haven't played those, you should play them.
I've played 2 and I'm all right on it. I feel like I don't like totally gel with it, even though like I like it and I appreciate what it does.
Yeah.
Angeline Era, I like fucking a lot.
A lot?
Yeah, okay. It's coming from like I haven't played these games, so take this with a grain of salt, but this is coming from the devs, so I trust them on it. But that this game is an action adventure game more in the lineage of like if Ys was the series that became the action adventure game as opposed to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time and Link to the Past. So like there's not really any like menuing or anything like that. It is the bump/combat, which is you hit stuff by running into it and they hit you by running into you, and just kind of trying to manage that along with some light platforming. There's a really good sense of like mystery and discovery in this game where one of your actions you can take is just to hold down a button to like inspect the area you're in. And sometimes the thing that you're standing on is a teleporter and you press that button and you're in a different place. Or you're going along the overworld and you hold down that button in a place that looks kind of funny and you discover an entire level is hidden there. And it's now just something that you can explore and everything. And I think this game has like a really strong opening. It's just kind of like straight gas pretty much. It's just like, you know, an angel contacted you in your dreams to do this stuff, and now you're on a boat. Fish are attacking the boat. Go kill the fish. You're in the starting town now. Have fun. It's like, thank God.
Great.
Yeah. Also, this game just looks like Bomberman 64. Like, it just looks like a really good, which is
I love how the lead
one of the highest compliments I could give a game, because I think Bomberman 64 is like, honestly, a super underrated game. But like just in terms of the kind of tilt shifted 3D, it's a really good looking game.
Really good.
Okay, that's
they have a mix on YouTube, I think, if you want to get a peek at it. I think it's just called like Angeline Era Neo PS2 music or something like that.
Great. Awesome.
The music's really good, yeah. And one thing too that I want to like specifically call out is they have drawn character portraits, right? So you're talking to characters and then it shows up in the corner. Those are really fucking good, and they match the vibe of the game really well. And that is one of those things that never happens. Whenever there's 2D character portraits, unless the game is strictly a visual novel and you're not seeing the characters, or if the characters are exclusively depicted as those portraits. But yeah, I think they just like nailed like kind of everything so far. I'm not tremendously far into it, but I'm far enough that I'm like, yeah, they just kind of did it right. It's good, and you should get it.
Cool.
That's awesome. By the time you listen to this, it might have already been out, but it will be out on December 8th if you want to go grab that. I don't know about the cost of this thing. It doesn't have it listed, but a lot of their stuff is $20, so let's say it might be.
Hang on, I have a press kit somewhere.
If you're allowed to say, I'd love to know.
Well, he's gonna find it
because it says press kit. I'm sure it's fine.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I know full price will be $24.99, but like most games, I imagine it will have a launch discount to some extent.
Sure. Yeah, makes sense. Folks, let's answer some hype questions. If you go to vgbs.com/join, you can then unlock the Hive section of our Discord. That is discord.gg/VGBs. And you can ask us a question every single week. We have a lot of them this week. We're going to see how many we get through. Valerie B asks, what are some other games besides Shenmue we'd recommend for homework?
Wait, for homework for each other?
No,
I think
homework
games
for Valerie
homework.
B. I think it's just kind of like, what would you play in the pantheon of stuff that you would say is, one, listen, I've referred to a lot of games I've played as homework. I would definitely refer to horses as homework that I played today. That was homework for sure, folks.
But some homework is good.
Homework can be good.
Homework is good. Homework can be good. I also struggle with the concept of this idea of games as homework, but I do kind of like it. So
get it.
Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. If you haven't played that game, I think you are actually missing out. That game it's the best video game that has cars in it.
Wow.
Like out of all of the ones that we've ever made that have cars in them.
The game is so good. I don't know why I got emotional over that, because
it's a good fucking video. It's the best video game that has cars in it.
So good. Yeah.
You gotta play Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec if you haven't played it already. I actually think
I agree.
It is instructional in a way that is like, using the word homework, I think, is important here. Like, it is instructional in a way that you will play that video game and you will be like, oh, so we haven't had any more ideas.
Yeah. Like, I totally agree.
We haven't had any more ideas than we had in 2004 or 3 or whatever when that game came out.
Menu elegance, strength of tutorial, the use of music, the robustness of what you can shove into kind of a single genre game.
Like that game had literally
it is so fucking chock-a-block of stuff. You're right.
Every single thing you want that video game to have in it, it has.
It's got it.
It is not wanting for anything in a way that legitimately Gran Turismo 7, which is I think is the new one.
Crucially, and I don't know who disagrees with this. Crucially, I don't think you needed to have Gran Turismo 4 through 7 exists because the industry says you have to keep making new stuff in order to stay relevant in some way. They could have kept remastering Grand Theft Auto 3 A-Spec, and I think it would have had the same lasting effect. Yes. Sorry, what did I say?
You said Grand Theft Auto 3 A-Spec, which is maybe a cool game.
I meant Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. But it's like, that they nailed it. With that one, they got it, and everything they've done after that has only been marginal iteration, and I can't even tell you a thing that improved upon 3.
Yeah, no, they got that,
except for the graphics. That's it.
No, for sure, the wheels are rounder for sure, but
wheels are rounder. Yep.
That everything you need is in Gran Turismo 3 A-Spec. So if you haven't played that one,
that's a great answer.
That's what I would assign to you.
Lotus, what you got? What browser game from 2012?
I could pick something like that.
It's all right.
I'd probably say Thief the Dark Project.
Oh wow!
Like that's like actual what I would assign. If I was like, you have to play this if you're gonna fucking talk to me about video games, it's probably like Thief the Dark Project. It is like,
I think
it's not the only sim, but it's the one that you can pick to be like, that's kind of a whole genre of shit. And it only occasionally feels like homework. It's mostly pretty fun.
That one, I will say that one's got some homeworky aspects.
Especially Thief Gold has some homework in it.
Yeah.
The base version, not as much, but yeah.
Yeah. Mario 3, like play that.
Yeah,
I know it's kind of a boring one, but it's like
so
Mario 3.
I mean, it's homework, so it's okay if it's a boring pick.
It's okay if it's boring.
If your English teacher says, "Yeah, you really should read Moby Dick," it's like,
I guess
that's not wrong.
He doesn't even fucking get the whale. Spoilers. He doesn't get the fucking fish. Shut up.
But he does fuck a guy, so it's still worth reading.
He
fucks a guy, but he doesn't even get the fucking fish.
I'm going to show some biases here. Virtua Fighter 2 for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think you got to do that. In that same vein, I think you got to play Virtua Cop with the orange light gun. Like, I think you got to do that. Figure it out. Just figure it out. If you really care about homework, figure it out.
Honestly, can I I think you gotta play GTA 5 if you haven't.
Oh yeah, I think that's
sure.
pretty fair.
I think that's real. Yeah, that's
like
real.
I think you gotta play GTA 5.
That's real.
Like
there's some obvious ones like Minecraft. You gotta play Minecraft.
Like if we're going like really like
we're going real 101 kind of shit.
101 stuff, like you gotta play, like you have, in order to understand why video games are the way they are, you have to play Fortnite. You have to play Grand Theft Auto 5. You have to play Minecraft, which like 2 of those games are good, but like
Tetris, the first one. Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Yeah,
you gotta play the game that caused my 40-year-old mother to, at the time, to basically like steal my NES during the day and play it.
Sure.
Like you
I think it's important.
Play that game.
I think it's important. It's not good. It's not good. It's not a good Tetris game. There have been many very good Tetris games subsequently.
Ships Challenge, Maniac Mansion. There's some.
My derogatory homework would probably be something like Fate. Like to understand gambling mechanics and like dark patterns.
For sure.
Like you'd have to have like a Fate or again.
Even something like Fable 3.
Ooh, okay.
Which is like, I think only instructive because I think that's when Microsoft kind of was like, well, we think this is what's good. And obviously it was bad, but it kind of tells their story. Like, I think there are a lot of games that I actually think are not very good that are instructive for the ways that the medium has moved forward since they have been released. Maybe this is a list we should make, but it's like, fucking Mario 64, play it. Just play 5 minutes.
I think this is from what we were talking. I forget when we were talking about this, but you and I both described Ocarina of Time and a little bit 64 as homework. That is like kind of mandatory.
Yeah, I think Ocarina of Time is definitely homework. I think I would go a personal bias step forward. I would say the actual move is a double feature of you got to play Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask because Majora's Mask is a really interesting actual study in what a team can do when someone looks at them and goes, you've got to fucking reuse everything. You got to come out with a thing you got to come out with a thing under fucking duress.
Yeah.
And then you play what they made in that amount of time. Folks, like that shit is undeniable. Like it is very cool. If you want to see a great example of Nintendo, why they actually have lasted as long as they have, it's just the fact that they were able to do that with a team as tenured, because they Japanese companies get in trouble if they fire people. So so it's just what happens. Like it's awesome. So yeah, there's that stuff. Lotus's favorite tech demo, Breath of the Wild. That's like a recent one. So like there's just a lot. Gran Turismo 3 is just a really good, solid first answer, though.
Thank you.
Cookie Clicker.
Yeah. I'd throw in like Amnesia if you can.
Yeah,
Amnesia. It's really difficult to play any other horror game and be like, oh, it's just Amnesia.
It's just Amnesia.
Yeah. Like any of those like actually a game I've never played before and have no interest in playing, but I do think is unbelievably important, like Five Nights at Freddy's. Like I do think that there are these games that are interwoven in the ways that people consume video games on the computer.
Yeah.
That I like pre-Twitch, exclusively YouTube, like while Twitch was just in TV era, like that stuff I think is important to play around with.
It's interesting because like Amnesia has kind of like did wholesale like make a whole genre, whereas like Five Nights, not so much. It's still kind of an anomaly. Like the fucking weird. Internet video essayists love to talk about like mascot horror, and it's like, well, that's actually a completely different video game.
Yeah, totally different.
Like, there's just a guy there who you can recognize. Whereas like Five Nights is such a fundamentally strange management game.
Weird. No, it's
very weird.
Video games.
There's still some other stuff. Like these camera watching games definitely feel like the first thing that is mechanically in lineage with Five Nights, whereas like nothing else really does.
Yeah.
Those movies aren't very good.
No,
it's a shame because the animatronics look so beautiful in the first one. Not really the second one so much. Those practical effects look so fucking good, and the movie's gonna be ass. What do you mean?
Yeah, I know. It's crazy. Great question, Valerie B. We obviously
really good question.
We chewed on that one a lot. Chihuahua Pugs asked, did Ready Player One, with its smashing together of every pop culture reference the author could remember, predict the future or manifest it?
I think neither.
No.
I think that's just the path we were on.
No.
It's like when people say that The Simpsons or Hideo Kojima predicted something, when it's like, no, they were just talking about the material conditions that they already lived in and just extrapolating it a little bit.
Yeah. I think that's, I think that's the right answer.
It's IP.
It literally feels like, I think the sun's going to come up in 2 weeks.
Yeah. I think they're going to try, I think Warner Brothers sees this MCU thing and they're probably going to try to do like a DC version of it. Yeah. And they're not going to be very good at it.
Yeah. That's really interesting. Yeah. That's
kind of like where it's at.
We'll see if it happens. We'll see if it happens. Hey, Jason asks, when you lose hours of progress in a game, do you continue playing or just say you've seen enough and move on?
We're lucky I'm still alive sometimes.
It depends.
It depends.
It's the type of game that really depends.
Yeah.
But it's like, I would say the majority of the time, if I literally lose hours of progress, I might not lock back in. But I have lost hours of progress in like some like mid-90s JRPGs, and I've gone back.
I lost 5 hours in Starfield and went back, so
I know, but like you are the only I need you to understand. I'm gonna say something crazy to you. You and Greg Miller are the only two people I know who played as much of that game. Like you and Greg Miller, we're
on such different sides.
Company, my friend.
It does make more sense for a Bethesda style game, though, because it's like, I lost 5 hours of progress. I'll go do different side quests if I'm really like upset about it.
Sure.
I lost hours of Fallout 3 and I did go back.
I lost a fuck ton of progress in New Vegas, and I was like, I'm gonna start over with the different builds.
Fucking broken. They come out really broken. Yeah. But like,
come out broken.
I downloaded some patches after that.
For sure. There is something, and I don't need to talk about Starfield very long, but like there is something
we haven't had in a while, and we've missed you. So that's
this is your welcome back gift.
That game is. I think that game is so interesting. I
know you do.
I think that game is I chew on that game a lot, really. Like actually, like in my idle time when I think about a video game, like sometimes my brain will land on Starfield and I'm like, damn, that game fucking blows. Like so many people spent so much time making that video game and they talked so much fucking smoke about how cool that video game was going to be, and then they put the video game out and it is literally nothing that they said it was going to be. Like and then everyone had the audacity to be like, it's one of these, and it's like, I don't know, gang, is it?
It's not even.
It's not even a little bit.
Even.
Yeah, I think that game's really interesting. Anyway, that's it. That's all I've got on the video game Starfield. I can't wait for this extra DLC that's supposed to be coming out, I think, next year. Like actually, I'll be back. I'll be right back in.
No. Go ahead and write up your most anticipated. It's Grand Theft Auto 6 and Starfield DLC. Yeah.
And the Elder Scrolls 6 Elsewhere.
Wait.
Elsewhere.
What's the Hell Portal, do we think? This is a Hive question.
I think the God of War man is making a different thing that's not God of War.
Oh, interesting.
Oh,
like basically is,
Wait, but from like the current God of War man.
Yes.
Okay. So Santa Monica Studio is making another video game.
Yes.
Okay.
Todd Howard has made too many rounds that I think it is I think the next Elder Scrolls will also involve some of the Daedra from Oblivion, and we're going to get a trailer for that game. I think that's it.
I think Elder Scrolls is so far. away.
I think it's far.
I think it's really far as well.
I think it's really, but it was far the first time they showed shit.
No, for sure. But I think like that was different. That was literally
to me that
like
felt like the mobile MMO stuff after they saw what happened with Diablo Immortal, and they were like, be sure to tell them.
I listen. Like
it could.
You know me. I just talked about how much piss I drink. Like I'll be right there. You know, like I'll be right there and I'll be ready. Like I'll be right there. But like it feels so far. That feels so far away for me.
It feels far to me too. But, I don't know.
I don't know. I did some.
A lot of people say it's Half-Life. I don't think it. I don't think it is.
I did some poking and asking.
So I don't think they would pay to be there.
No, I agree. I agree with that, Lotus. Yeah,
there's some, because they don't need to. There are some folks that are saying
Diablo 5
Larian, but but they've already said that it isn't Diablo.
I know,
and like I really would have expected. Like this seems like an Activision. We're gonna put a big object to announce a DLC. Like that feels like something that they would do.
Yeah,
I've poked around. Like I like Larian feels like a maybe, but it kind of also does feel kind of too soon relative to when
that
Baldur's
weirdly
Gate
feels too
came
soon to me too.
out. Like, and considering how much they're
just do
actively...
Unless they just do something that is just like almost a Elder Scrolls 6, like a teaser of a thing that is 5 years away. Like, I don't know. Yeah.
I think the thing that my brain thinks it might be the most is that it is actually Soros, which is the PlayStation, like the Housemarque follow-up to Returnal. George Soros's game. But that also kind of doesn't feel right either. Like
they've already kind of done the the unveiling of that.
To do
this feels like a new thing.
Yeah, maybe it's Halo 2, you know?
Maybe it's Halo 2. Who knows?
Could be kind of a sequel to Halo Combat Evolved.
Hey, like a Dylan asked, y'all fuck with cornbread casserole? I light up Thanksgiving.
What are you?
I've never had such a thing, but I'd try it.
I don't know what that is.
I would
good.
Fuck it up. I don't know what that is.
I kind of fall more on the sweet side of cornbread, so I don't know.
Do you?
I do.
I'm the same. Lotus, you and me holding hands through the reaches of time.
I like a savory cornbread.
I like both. I just
cornbread
prefer
with a little bit of honey, maybe.
No, I want it to be. I want that. It's sweet.
You want
bread
cake
to me.
You want cake.
I don't know what that is. Do you mean stuffing?
No, I think cornbread casserole is a little bit like the corn pudding I described a couple weeks ago. It's just essentially a very soft, scoopable souffle-like consistency. I would imagine. Correct us if we're wrong.
I thought it would have stuff in it.
I thought it would have stuff in it also. That's why I was kind of
green beans or something.
Yeah, I thought it.
But if it's just straight up a pan of cornbread, then yes, of course.
Yeah,
I think it's a pan of mushy. I think it's a pan of mushy cornbread.
To be so clear,
it's a pan of mushy cornbread.
I'm fucking it up regardless. If someone hands me a thing that says this is cornbread casserole, I'm eating it. To be so clear, I just don't know what it is, and I can't look it up.
I can't look it up. What's the most melancholic game? Asks My Hero Zero.
Starfield.
This was apparently this was apparently inspired by listening to the Chrono Cross soundtrack.
I mean, we already know I love What Remains of Edith Finch, and so that's kind of feels like a shoo-in. It is about grief and everyone around you dying and how that affects the family. So it's like,
no,
I
literally
to the house from that soundtrack, and I'm like,
no, nothing good happens in that game.
The beginning 3 seconds, something good happens.
Sure. Something good does happen.
And that's about
it. But then afterwards, I think that's a great answer, Lotus. I've been thinking about the game recently. Like,
it's an excellent video game.
Yeah. They ate with that one.
Mentioning Chrono Cross soundtrack, the game is not as melancholic, but Tunic's OST makes me very emotional.
Sure.
Lifeformed and Janice Kwan, I believe. That's a good fucking OST. The Weight of Rain. Ugh.
Is Risk of Rain melancholic?
No, I would say the walk up to the final boss used to be. And then they changed it, which is tough.
They changed it.
They did? Did I play it after they changed it? When did they change it?
Wait, did you say
I don't remember when I was playing that game. 2.
Okay. No, yeah. No, this was post Gearbox, so this would have been what, like 2023 or 2?
Yeah.
I don't think I was playing that game then. Is that true? When was I playing that game? Does anybody know?
2023.
Oh.
Early though.
Risk of Rain 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know when that game came out.
We were playing that when Fanbyte was still extant.
Mm-hmm.
What 2023 was?
After that.
That was after.
Oh,
that
I
was
mean,
after we were
no,
dead.
you're right. I mean, beginning of 2022 then.
Oh.
Okay.
But that would have been
right,
relatively shortly before they changed it. And also, Nikki, to be so clear, I don't think you ever got to the moon. I think because there's like 3 different ways you can win that game, and the moon is only one of them.
The moon.
I thought that there was a big guy. You get all the way, and then you kill a guy.
Powers. It sucks all your powers.
Yeah, he eats all your shit, and then you got to run. You kill him, and then you got to run away before he explodes.
Yeah, we definitely did that.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah, we definitely did that.
Lotus doesn't think I'm a real gamer. I just told you I'm excited for GTA
6. Well, that's because all Nikki ever did when we played Risk of Rain 2 was grief us.
No way. Melancholic game. Yeah, I mean, like Chrono Cross is pretty melancholic, just based on that.
Oh, 10? Final Fantasy 10?
Final Fantasy 10, that is the most melancholic Final Fantasy game, for sure. It's really good. Some would say 15 is, but like, who gives a fuck about it? Anyway.
Go write an emo song about it.
Jason asks, has there been a video game battle music that makes you feel like you were able to fight somebody yourself?
I do love Bury the Light from DMC5. That song's just fucking excellent.
It's pretty good. I've said this before, but Man with the Machine Gun from Final Fantasy VIII, for sure, I would do that. Yep, for sure.
I think I would just kind of never fight anybody, you know?
So you're a pacifist?
Mm-hmm. And like the idea that like I would listen to an MP3 and kind of be compelled to kind of get into fisticuffs is kind of repulsive to me. So I kind of wish we would kind of talk about a different question.
Congratulations, you're getting a cameo in the next Zootopia. What kind of animal are you portrayed as? What mundane job are you doing as Blackjack Attack?
You didn't need to dress up your furry question like this. It's okay.
It's okay. We'll talk about our first.
A lot of us are gay here. We're just inherently friendly with furries. It's chill.
It's chill.
They don't really have any kind of like theme. Like they don't have like a They're not like, oh, we're in North America or anything.
No, but they didn't.
Oh no, yeah. Famously, there is Gazelle.
Yeah, no, exactly. But then the thing,
really
hi, I'm Gazelle.
The thing that's so crazy,
not many bugs. That's true.
There's no bugs, and before the second one, there were no snakes. They were the city is racist against snakes.
There are snakes.
But didn't they have like an iguana?
Now. Yes, which makes it very confusing as to why there weren't snakes before.
Okay, that's interesting. No, I don't think there's sea creatures, are there? Like dolphins?
No, because they all are almost all of them are.
I guess they might exist in the world, but they haven't.
Bipedal.
They haven't shown up. Maybe like a fancy dog would be fun.
Yeah, I also think I'm
Afghan,
dog.
like an Afghan.
That's great.
That'd be fun.
I want to be a Basenji. That's like really annoying.
Are those the sled dogs?
They're the one. No, they're the ones that don't bark.
Yeah, they kind of whine and yell. Yeah. Yeah. No, they're really cool. Yeah, they're awesome.
Yeah, they're pretty wild.
So I think that's kind of what I would be.
Oh, I see. The ones that look like dingoes.
Yes. My job.
The job, yeah.
Would be work.
It'd be the podcast. All three of us yelling at each other in the town square, all going.
There was something like I know Disney is sick because like every other Instagram post that I saw was like a clip from Zootopia, and then it was like, can you believe this person's in the movie? And then at one point they showed a clip of the Hollywood Reporter for ABC7, which is the local ABC affiliate, and like George. No. What's this guy's name? Nope.
George Soros.
George Soros. Nope, that's not him. George Papanopoulos might be his name. Hold on. I'm gonna look.
I couldn't tell you.
That'd be a great like CS:GO name.
It would.
George Papanopoulos.
Papanopoulos. Yeah, that'd be really good. I think I'd be a bat.
Oh, that'd be fun. Would you be upside down all the time?
Yeah, I'd like to be a bat that's upside down all the time.
George Pinocchio is his name. He's in the movie.
Yeah, this guy's name is Pinocchio. George Pinocchio.
Yeah, no, his
Liza
name's
P?
Pinocchio.
It's all connected.
Yeah, Liza
P,
George
Snow
Pinocchio.
White, Disney, Zootopia.
Zootopia. It's a straight line.
No, yeah, we would do the podcast. It would be like, because there's that little mafia guy who's like a little mole, and there's the polar bears.
Yeah.
Me and Nikki would carry like a bar between us, and you'd be hanging upside down in the middle.
Yeah,
that's good.
Really
Hold up a little microphone for you.
That's good. I like that a lot. Yeah, I was gonna say a bat that's like a late night radio DJ.
That's good.
That's great. That's good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. That's what I would do. All right, that's a good question. M asks, do you use or have a physical calendar? If so, what's the picture theme? Fucking titties. Fucking titties, M. I got a big titty calendar right above my desk.
And it's just kind of, so I've been to John's house, and I just need to reveal this to everybody.
Nikki did get uncomfortable about all of this stuff.
Because John is right. It is just big titties, but it is people who are about to get breast reductions. And it's just like it's so hyper clinical that it isn't sexy at all. It's kind of,
to be fair, it is a charity thing. So like, you know.
That's one of the craziest rumors you can start about someone is that they've got a pre-op breast reduction calendar.
And listen,
my God.
To each their own, different strokes.
And the special extra 13th month is the X-ray.
Exactly. That shows you the inside of the breast.
Yeah,
but like
shows you the inside.
I want to be a calendar person, but I don't look at them and I won't use them.
No.
I won't use them.
I only use a digital one.
The last one we had in our house was, I think, like Dachshunds or something. And it was like, this was like 6 years ago. So
my grandma has been using the one that she gets from California Credit Union for literally as long as I've been alive.
Wow.
Like every year she gets the same one that has the same stock image. I wonder if those images are AI now. I should probably look, but like
I know, I think that a lot when I see calendars of these kind of types that are like all dogs and such.
Yeah, it's like, are these real? But she's been using the same one that she gets from the credit union for actually as long as I've been alive. And she uses it, but like my friend gave me a one that Z got in Japan that was very beautiful, and like you kind of like you were supposed to use the month and then you could fold the paper around the art, like it was just a bunch of different animals, kind of separate out.
I've seen those.
And then you're supposed to put, I don't know, I just haven't unpacked it, I don't know where it is yet, but yeah, I used to have a physical calendar, but it was not even one that you could write on. Like it was just a physical calendar that showed you what day it was, or how many days were in the month, but no other useful information. So
that's wild.
Yeah,
that's wild. Yeah, I would love the idea of being a physical calendar person, but I don't know. Like I don't think that would work.
Yeah.
For me. Valerie B asks, what Christmas song would you classify as military grade psychological warfare?
I want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
Anything by Michael Bublé.
I think that's wrong, Lotus. I really do.
I've just heard him too much.
No,
I can't stand it no more.
But I think that's the cost of living.
Cost of just the blanket cost of living, like
in a way that have you heard him too much? Yeah. Is he actually good at it? Also, I think unfortunately, yeah. I think there is so
it might be a specific one I don't like the arrangement of, but he can sing.
That's like I think there are so many Christmas songs that feel like eating bad ornaments? Candy.
Oh.
Yeah, or like eating actually like chewing on ornaments or something. Like it is just like I Want a Hippopotamus for Christmas, the original version with the child. I don't even know if the person who's singing it is a child or not, but like that, it makes me hate Christmas. And it's my favorite one.
I feel like mercifully, I seem to be missing out on a lot of bad Christmas songs. So that's good.
Oh, I can fix that. Pentatonics has a lot of stuff.
God. Nikki, you and I host 2 podcasts together. On the return of both of them, you've mentioned Postmodern Jukebox and Pentatonics back to back. That's crazy. What?
I'm unwell.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to give them the air. You know what I mean?
I just think that we're not talking about a cappella enough anymore.
I was talking about it just earlier today.
Oh.
Rockapella. What do you think life would be like if that Cup song hadn't been made?
Oh my God.
I mean, Donald Trump wouldn't have been elected the first or the second time.
You know what, Nikki? Without even elaborating at all, I agree.
I agree. However,
I agree.
We wouldn't have Pitch Perfect 237, so I don't think it would be worth it. Life wouldn't be worth living.
Yeah.
Life wouldn't be worth it.
Yeah, worthwhile exchange.
Yeah.
I don't know if I have a great answer for this Christmas song thing, because like I everything that I think is psychological warfare worthy is not a Christmas song. It's just like
it's still that Dance Monkey song.
I saw her live. Have I told you all this?
No.
I saw her do that song live.
I remember anyways. That's nuts.
She was the halftime performer at the Women's World Cup final because she did the theme song for the Women's World Cup in 2023. So I really don't watched like her do that song live. I hate women.
The whole sport, because how do you let that happen?
I don't know.
Wow. Yeah, I hadn't thought about that song in a while. That's tough, huh?
Tones and I is her name.
Yeah, we should stop importing Australian music, don't we think? Right?
We can make enough bad music.
Rogue was pretty good.
Igly, but we should have stopped, right?
After Kylie.
Like Kylie was the only one, I think. Because Tones and I, Iggy Azalea, like we've made some mistakes.
But again, we wouldn't have gotten that Azalea Banks tweet about Igloo Azalea being the albino baby wrapped up in the malanga leaf left outside the village.
Really fucking great.
Tame Impala is Australian. They're good.
Sure, whatever.
Gautier has that one song.
Great song. Did I
Natalie Imbruglia?
Torn, right?
Exactly. Otherwise, throw them all away.
Savage Garden.
Air Supply.
No, don't need Air Supply. We're good. Hey, Valerie B asks, Lotus, you keep beating around the bush about it. So here, would you just please go the fuck off on Psychonauts 2 already?
Well, the thing is, I want a lot of time. I want to be one of those insufferable video essay people that spends an hour and a half on it for no
you want to do an hour and a half? All right, then fine. Then we'll give you that. We'll give you that. Go ahead.
No, not today.
When you come back, no, not today. I'm just saying, wind up and then hit us with it at some point.
Okay, well, maybe we could do a Boney and discuss it in depth. I forget if you've played it or not. The SparkNotes version is that game fails at everything that it sets out to do, and it's one of the few games. Like I'll poke fun at Breath of the Wild all the time because I don't like that game, and that's fine. But it's the most popular game on Earth, so I feel justified in poking fun at it, and I understand why people like Breath of the Wild. Like on a fundamental level, I'm not like confused, and I don't think it's like the worst thing ever in any point that it is. Psychonauts 2, I legitimately don't understand how it was making like top 10, heaven forbid, top 5 and top 1 lists for people. Because it falls exactly in the wrong middle of being made for children, but also pretending that it's made for adults. It's a comedy game that's not funny. It's a platformer that's not challenging. It has RPG-light elements that never force you to make any meaningful decisions because it lacks any meaningful decisions whatsoever. kind of has no consequences or stakes for anything ever, even though it wants to deal with like fairly large and serious topics like authoritarianism and racism, which is crazy that I could even say that and have it be accurate. Completely devoid of a main character, which is strange because Rasputin in the first Psychonauts is one of the stronger personality-wise main characters. He's voiced by fucking Invader Zim and Daggett from Two Angry Beavers. And in the second game, he kind of
Lotus. I need to be so
What's
clear
that?
right now. In the entirety of the video games category on iTunes, no one this calendar year has said the word Two Angry Beavers into the microphone.
Or is it just Angry Beavers? There's two of them for sure.
There are two of them. I think it might just be
it's just called the Angry Beavers.
Oh, the
Angry Beavers.
I think it's the.
But everyone knew who you were talking about.
Yeah,
there
yeah.
are two of them.
Yeah.
You know, just for posterity's sake.
A Hive question. Who you think stronger, the Angry Beavers or Angry Birds?
Stronger?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Angry Birds can take down buildings, Nikki.
Yeah, they've. I
mean, so can the beavers, though.
All over this earth.
Yeah, but they take time. They got to chew on it.
That's true. That's fair.
And then he also voices the like lead alien guy in Destroy All Humans. The point is, that's a strong voice who can do strong character work, especially with a good script. And Rasputin kind of disappears for the entire second game, which is weird because he's the main character and the crux of all points in the game, and is also critically very, very unfunny because that game shifts the humor from good to a lot of like lol so random or isn't this annoying? Isn't it funny how annoying this is? Really weird. He spends the entire game getting bullied. People are legitimately seriously racist to him. However, in the narrative, they're correct. So you can't really talk about it. Which is really fucking weird. Like, hey, you and the villain are from the same country. But you guys are related and in cahoots, aren't you? And but they can't say like, isn't that fucked up? Because they're just right.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah.
It's a bad fucking game. It's so disappointing.
Game. I'm not a huge fan of that game.
Yeah, art direction's still like top one world, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's about it.
Can't even say the level design's good.
Can't even say that. All right, Lovic asks, "You're now the plane czar. How would you make air travel worse?
Standing,
maybe even more. I mean, it's standing. yeah.
Standing's a good one.
Standing.
Only men can fly.
Nothing. Only men can fly is good.
Only men can
That's
fly.
really good. That's really good.
Yeah.
I was about to say there's
Only
nothing worse
pilot.
than standing, but one pilot. One pilot is awesome. One pilot's really good.
Let's
because
keep it going,
one pilot actually is so it makes so much sense. It feels like we're really close to only.
It feels
being
like we're really close. The aviation industry is famously safe because every time anything went a little wrong, they said, "Fucking all hands on deck. Let's make sure this never happens again. Fuck it. Let's get a second pilot, an assistant pilot. No, they're going to be just as well trained as the main pilot.
Yeah.
Let's take it down to one pilot. Yeah."
And like that's the thing about the thing that we are currently experiencing is that we didn't have a plane crash when there were no air traffic controllers because the air traffic controllers
vaccinations of the sky
are too good at their jobs. I think we would go really, really long with only one pilot before anything happened. And by the time we got to the point where something happened and there was only one pilot in the plane, it would kind of be a situation where it would be like, well, I mean, is it because there was only one pilot?
It's just because that one pilot sucked.
Yeah, exactly.
That one pilot was a woman.
So I think even better than standing and only men can fly down to one pilot is really good, Lotus.
Let's do them all. Fuck it.
Hi,
I'm Lotus, and I'm the CEO of Spirit Airlines.
Introducing peanuts sold in latex packages. So we're kind of hitting all the allergies at once, as many as we can, just spraying that. Okay, like one pilot, standing only, men only.
There's that thing that they like concepts. I don't know if anyone else has seen this, but the idea of cramming more people onto a flight by having kind of double decker seats, so some people's face is just in someone else's ass.
Seating. Yes. That's
stadium
great.
seating on the plane for sure.
Yeah. Yep.
Here's my thing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think the airplane's so fucking easy, and then everybody who complains about it
really should be so easy. Southwest fucked it up, and everybody liked them.
They did. Yeah.
Lotus, have you ever been late? Have you ever been late for a flight and missed it?
I've never missed a flight, no.
Okay. I haven't missed a flight either. Nikki, you're the only person on this call who ever missed a flight.
I thought it was a real question, and now I'm implicated.
For you to be like, no, Lotus, I already knew your ass had never missed a plane. I just knew that implicitly about
it's
you.
The neuroses.
Why are you being so mean to me?
It's the neuroses, and I'm like my dad.
For Nikki to be like, by the way, I think there's people make way too much of a fuss.
It's not
missing
that hard.
a plane, flying.
To be so fucking clear about the single flight in my entire life that I missed, the consequence was that I had to get on an airplane 45 minutes after the one that I was supposed to be on. Which
you were pretty lucky that it happened that way.
Yeah. I've gotten very lucky to not miss one particular flight, but that's nice.
You're pretty lucky for that to happen.
But I'm like,
always because you live in one of the busiest cities in the world.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
okay, all right.
That's my privilege for sure.
Okay, no, like, for sure.
But like, I just don't think it's fucking hard. Just go to sleep.
Yeah,
go to the doctor.
You didn't have to pay for it.
Of airplanes. They'll give you a pill. Go to bed. Relax.
You didn't get upcharged for having to reschedule your flight?
No! They were like, that's crazy.
That's crazy.
Get on the next plane. I said, okay.
That's amazing.
Yeah, my partner at the time, I said, okay. And we wait. Wow. We walked around the airport for 20 minutes. And then they were like, it's time to get on the airplane. And we got on the next flight from San Jose to LA.
Yeah.
Like,
critically, part of the reason I always show up so early is because I do get racially profiled.
They don't know what I am.
Well, that's the thing, Nikki. They don't know what you are, but they can vaguely tell that you're black. They don't know what I am, but they sense that 1% North African in there from the Iberian Peninsula, and they're like, must be a terrorist.
Terrorist. Yeah.
Must be.
Me and my mom, they're like, gotta be terrorists.
8 bombs in the shoes.
I have to show up early because I never know. So I would say 90% of the time when they see me coming at TSA, they go, sir, you could have cocaine, explosives, a loaded weapon, and live animals in your wheelchair hubs, and we wouldn't care. We wouldn't know. We wouldn't care. We would say, we would say, may the Lord bless you and keep you, young man. I hope you find your travel safe. May the Make-A-Wish people meet you at the gate when you get to wherever you're going. Like that's what it feels like.
Isn't it crazy how TSA just doesn't matter? They're just completely different at every single airport, every single day.
There's always once a year, there's one fucking Paul Blart Mall cop. Like, what the fuck is this guy packing? Like, we gotta. But Brenda, did you put the seat in? He's got a seat on his wheelchair. You have to take the seat off and put it through the X-ray. What are you doing? And then they do that, and so I have to do that because that takes an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Whose fault is that though?
Mine.
Yeah.
For being fucking crippled.
What you in a wheelchair for?
Thank you, John.
I don't want my wheelchair. Actually, it's Beverly Warren's fault. I got the genes from you, Dad. God, that was funny when UCLA sent me an email that was like, "Oh, that was your mom, by the way. Did you ever know that?" And I was like, "No," and she's gonna know it in about 5 minutes. Boom.
That's so funny.
That was really funny. All right, we got to move on. But we've made plane travel so much worse. Have you ever had a dramatic moment in a game totally ruined? Asks Bone Jug Actual.
If you're ever streaming Remedy Games Control, don't put on the streamer mode because it will not have any effect for 99.9% of the game except for the ashtray maze where it turns the music off.
Oh,
which
that's
is crazy.
tough.
That's crazy.
That's really tough.
And
that's the best part of that video game.
And it's the best part of that video game. If you haven't played it without music, I'm not sure how clear it is, how boring that fucking section is.
It's really boring.
No, I'm sure it is. I literally cannot even conceive of that segment of the video game without the music.
I think it puts in some generic fight music, so I didn't really notice that anything was happening.
Every single Pokemon game tries to do drama.
Yeah.
But it is unwritten by the fact that it is a Pokemon game.
It's a Pokemon game, sure.
There is no sense of there are no stakes in those video games because you have looked at them. And I think that is such a unique thing. It is like, obviously nothing ever bad is going to happen in a Mario game, right? Like nothing truly bad is going to happen to any of the characters in a Mario game. But
it doesn't have a story at all.
Exactly. But, and like, obviously some bad stuff is going to happen to some people in Final Fantasy, but Pokemon really is like, I don't know, gang, they might blow up the whole world. This guy might use the nuke and kill every person on the planet. That's why they're so good at making music in
Pokemon.
Exactly.
They have to put all of that into a song. Lysander's theme from Pokemon X and Y goes crazy.
Eats.
It's incredible. But there's nothing.
But then you play the video game.
There was the Pokemon War 1,000 years ago, and there's going to be another one when we let out Yveltal, and it kills everything with its Y laser beam.
Yeah, and it's like gang, you kind of lost it. You lost it.
I'm going to beat it with my blue turtle.
Yeah, no, like, yes, like you, the second you apply any of the logic the game has asked you to play with over the course of the last, like, 30 hours of the video game, it all falls apart in a way that I think is actually pretty unique to that series. So I think that might be any high stakes moment in Pokemon. There are things in ZA that reference Lysander because the ZA takes place 5 years after the events of X and Y.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Where one of the characters, again, to Lotus's point, is like, I'm going to use the big ultimate weapon to kill I think there are too many people on the planet, so I'm going to kill a bunch of them at the same time. That's the plot of Pokemon. God bless you, John.
Bless you.
That's the plot of Pokemon X and Y.
Whoa.
The guy who is in charge of the team who's gonna use the big weapon to kill everybody, just in this game, hanging out regular, just like you talk to him all the time. He hangs out. Like there's no consequences.
Some of the villains are less obvious than others. Some of the champions are less obvious than others.
Yes,
but in XY they're just like hanging out.
Yeah, no, and it just like it falls apart the second you look at it too hard, like a house of cards,
which is a shame because it asks you to look at it a lot. That's kind of the problem.
Really
the problem isn't that the Pokemon stories are bad, because who gives a shit? The problem is that they're bad and they take up a lot of your time,
a lot of space,
and just constantly undercut themselves. The famous moment in Sword and Shield where you meet Piers at his gym for the first time. And it's supposed to be a big deal, and then he starts singing his song, and no sound comes out because there's no voice acting in that game, and none of the songs have lyrics. However,
but they were told that there was going to be voice acting.
They were told that there was going to be voice acting. So for the people who have not played it, you can look up that scene. You can hear the feedback on the mic constantly. Because it's meant to be that he's like really swinging it around and really going crazy, but there's no sound coming.
There's no sound. It's awesome.
God, that's awesome. That's really
good. Comedic in a way that is incredible.
I've had like real life things kind of ruin moments. Like there's a big reveal in toward the end of Xenosaga episode 3 where like, you know, you find out that one of your anime characters used to be Jesus and one of your anime characters used to be Mary Magdalene. And then like, you know, your mom walks in and there's just a lot of anime boob happening in the middle of this like reveal. And you're just kind of like, she's just kind of like, what is this, by the way? You know, like there's that.
What did I buy you?
Yeah, spoilers for Final Fantasy X, one of my favorite games of all time. But I have to say, the very climactic battle against your father at the end of that game is a little bit undone by the battle after that, which is essentially against God, which is a bug the size of an iPhone. So it's like, it's kind of a weird, like, wow, this catharsis is amazing. Time to kill God. Oh, wow, great. What does God look like? A scarab beetle from Egypt. And it's really small. And it's like, I think that's kind of a neat swing, but I do think it kind of undercuts its own like grandiosity.
Yeah.
Anyway, Jason asked, are you handy? Like, could you build a thing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Or fix the thing?
My lesbian genes, I think, would take over.
Lotus, there is a TikTok account that I've followed with the intention of actually calling them, of these two women in the DFW area who've just they've started their business, two lesbians in a flatbed.
Nice. Oh, wait, I've heard of this.
And she just like propped this ladder up against the thing. She goes, do you need help putting up your Christmas lights? Call 2 lesbians in a flatbed. And then like all their videos are like that now. And I was like, you know what? I do think I want 2 lesbians in a flatbed to help me do things. So
hell yeah.
I have every intention to call them. Because no, I'm not handy. I don't fix things. I'm weak. I can't climb a ladder. I can do like really small tasks, but I'm pretty useless, to be honest. So, and we all know Nikki can fit a desk into a closet like you wouldn't believe.
Fuck you. You know,
like you wouldn't believe.
That's not being handy. That's just not knowing. That's just not having spatial reasoning skills.
That is true. That is totally true.
It's different.
That is true. So you're asking, do you have any memories of playing a game at a demo kiosk? Boy, do I.
Yeah, I mean, I played whatever one Jason Alexander played on the GameCube. The GameCube game, the fucking that one. I played that a lot.
A kiosk, like a thing that's like set up at like
at
a
the
place,
at the GameStop or the Target.
At the GameStop, yeah.
Yeah, I remember the one that I have the clearest memory of for whatever reason is a Rayman Legends kiosk at Best Buy in Corpus Christi, Texas. That had the little music section with the Viking girl that's like a Rayman's cover of Black Betty for whatever reason.
Yep.
And then at my old orthodontist, they had an N64 for some reason. So
awesome.
I think it was a demo because I could never figure out really how to get it to work. There was never anyone in that room, and it was away from everything else down a long hallway, and it was just that in the room with no door. Very strange. But there was some kind of Donkey Kong on there.
At the Culver City, Washington Mutual branch, which ages me. The Culver City, Washington Mutual branch, they had 2 Game Boy Advances in prison that had whatever Mario collection that was on the Game Boy Advance that had whatever. Like, I just have very vivid memories of playing through a big chunk of that game. It's like whichever one they introduced Charge and Chuck in is what I played on there. And then like the most recent memory I have that wasn't me being like, I guess I can play Mario Kart right now. Like, I guess I'm in Target right now. I guess I could play some Mario Kart.
I could play Mario Kart.
Was after Guitar Hero Live came out. There was a Best Buy on Geary in San Francisco, in Anza Vista by USF, which is where I lived. And I played a lot of Guitar Hero Live at the Best Buy, which was silly because I owned Guitar Hero Live at my house where I lived.
I definitely played some Guitar Hero at a GameStop when I very well fucking had Guitar Hero at home. Don't know why I did that. There was a Baton Kaitos set up on GameCube at GameStop that I played a little bit of. There was a Mortal Kombat Sub-Zero Mythologies kiosk at the GameStop I was at, and it somehow did not convince me not to get that game. It's really bad, but I got it anyway. And then also Revenge of the Ninja is an FMV game for Sega CD that I played in the Miami-Dade International Airport on a layover on the way to Argentina in 1999. And that is also the same room in which I watched the first episode of what were you going to say?
Oh, I thought this was going to be this was before you broke your femur.
It was, okay. but before that, I also watched the first episode'd ever seen of Home Movies, which ended up being one of my favorite shows of all time.
Okay.
So I was like, "What is
Sorry.
this?"
I didn't mean
like your memory is pretty crazy to remember it was the Miami.
Yeah,
airport,
no. Listen, I listen to you when you talk.
Yeah, no, that's true. That's fair. I appreciate that. That is when that happened. So I loved kiosks. They're great. They're fun. If you could erase one Christmas property like the Grinch, Buddy the Elf, A Christmas Story from history, what would it be? Asked Blackjack Attack. You would eliminate the Grinch?
I'm so fucking mad at this Walmart advertisement that I have to watch.
No, the Walmart ad is really bad.
They're really trying to make the Grinch really like a whole thing again this year.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like,
which is weird.
If we kill it Dead.
They're rehabilitating Jim Carrey's Grinch, which makes no sense to me because like that movie sucks. Like I don't want to. I hate looking at. I love
that
all
movie.
of that.
I think that movie's good.
I hate it.
I think that's a generational divide.
Absolutely.
Yeah. You're old and washed.
Yeah, that's
you're
fine.
old and washed.
That's fine. That's fine.
But
that's fine.
I love the original
Grinch. I'm the Grinch.
Yeah, what you're doing is funny, John, right now.
I'm the Grinch.
Yeah, that's good.
I mean, it's just like,
that's
bad.
That's
it's
just classic.
Bad. No, don't vaccinate your kids. It causes autism.
Just like the
Cindy Lou Who's autistic because of the vaccines. That's what that movie should have been about, I think.
I think that's his best role because they were torturing him the entire time.
They were.
The whole time.
He fucking hated making that movie, which is really funny.
I mean, he did eat, though.
Should and would. But hey. And I love the original animated Grink. I think that's a very lovely film.
But okay, so here's what I'm saying.
So
like, I
good.
think it should be illegal to make stuff post live action Grink.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's fair. I feel like they're not even making stuff though. It's just advertisements.
And there's too many.
Well, they made the Benedict
Jumper Jumps. Yeah,
they made that one. There's that Grink.
There's two animated Grinks.
Oh, that's right.
They made
Illumination's Grink.
Illumination Grink. I might say Buddy the Elf. I don't like that man.
I think
fuck Elf too.
I would get rid of Elf. I would get rid of Christmas Story. Christmas Story is really bad. I don't understand.
Is that the one where the kid licks the pole?
Yeah, it's the pole and the BB gun and the leg lamp. Like I don't think
I've seen that flick. I don't know. That feels like white culture to me.
It is very white culture, and it's so.
What is the story with Scrooge called? Is that not also
Christmas
called a Christmas
Carol?
Oh, Christmas Carol. Never mind.
Mm-hmm. That's all right.
I was thinking that while I was reading it, and I was like, "What do you mean? It's a classic."
No, that one's good. That's
Christmas Carol is.
That's great.
Christmas Carol is great.
Especially
I love
the Muppet
Christmas
one.
And Tiny Tim, who did not die,
makes me.
Huge.
I mean, genuinely makes me go every single time.
Yeah, pops you every time.
Gonzo has never delivered. Who did not bless his heart.
Yeah.
Bless his.
Who did not?
Perfect
really
narrator.
Good. Who did not die? Perfect.
Because it also is just written like that.
Yeah.
Whatever that guy was on.
No, Dickens was on. He was absolutely with it.
He was
great. Yeah, Buddy the Elf. Fuck that whole movie. I don't like that movie. I don't like that movie. All right, let's go. Just a couple more. The Nebulous and Shadowy They are about to release a sequel to Your Coworker. What did John 2, Lotus 2, and Nikki 2 do better than the original? How are they worse? Now, this is from the Discord.
Someone accidentally referred to Lingo 2 as Lotus 2 because they were. I just imagine thinking too fast while they were typing. I was speed reading the message and I was like, "Wait, what?" and then I got there and they said, "Whoops."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Really good. What do we do better?
I probably like more games, I suppose.
That's great. Yeah, we hate games. We're less hate. We hate less.
No, that's not what I said.
We hate better.
I like more, but I don't hate less.
You like more. Like more, hate less.
Because there's a lot of game genres I just don't like. It's not that I like roguelikes. I just don't like them. I hold no ill will towards them. Games that get really into the gambling patterns, my brain is just like, no, get that shit away from me. If I could just like those and have a nice time, that'd be great.
That would be great. I love that. God, I think I could probably walk better.
Yeah, that would be huge for you. Yeah, John 2.
John 2 probably walks better, talks worse.
Yeah,
which my margin for that is like it's not great to begin with. So
I'm taller, probably. Nikki 2 is probably taller.
Nikki 2 taller. I like that. Okay.
They probably make Nikki 2 girl the first time. You know, like the first go around.
That's the benefit of having it too.
And you know what? The question said better and worse, and you got it in one. Or girl the first time. So there you go. Jordan asked, someone named Jordan, who may or may not produce the show, are fake things the same as real things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fake things are real.
They are. Fake things are real.
If the internet's real, then fake things are real things.
Yeah,
you know?
absolutely.
Fake things are real. Fake things are real. Sphinx asks, what music has been keeping you sane recently? Great question.
I simply, two things. Whenever I'm reading, writing, focusing, I just listen to basically everything C418 has ever made.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Or if I don't have to focus as much, and it doesn't matter if I'm listening to words, any kind of, this has come up before, house, dance, disco, kind of classic track. I just have a big playlist. Carly Rae, Whitney Houston, Donna Summers, etc.
I've been listening to a lot of Greg Fote, who is a jazz musician. I'm in a very jazz mode right now. So Greg Fote's really cool. He just came up with an album that is called, it's in French, so I need to look at it.
Oh, been on a Paul Wall kick lately for no particular reason.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, because he had a new album recently with DJ Fresh, I want to say. And I was like, yeah, I could listen to Paul Wall this week.
I mean, you're really in your H-Town bag.
I know. I got the little notification on YouTube Music of like a new album, and I said, what do they know?
What do they know?
Because I don't have no watch history on. So what do they know?
I don't know why I thought Paul Wall was like a little bit older than he is, but he's only 44.
Yeah. Everybody else is a little older than him.
Yeah, I know. I guess that.
Oh. What?
Oh, what?
Huh? Oh, sorry. The new Greg Fote album is called 6 Days in Leysen, which I assume is a place in Switzerland.
Leysen, like the
It's really good. I've been listening in the last 48 hours to a lot of Lemonade.
Beyonce or like an artist?
Yeah, no, Beyonce.
All right.
So that's kind of where I'm at. This new Tyler album's good. This most recent
sounds like a southern euphemism, but I don't know for what. These past 48 hours, I've listened to a lot of Lemonade fellas. Like, I don't know what that means, but it means something, and I think we need to coin it.
Man, that's funny. Yeah, to check your work, Lotus, that the new Paul Wall was with DJ Fresh. It's called The Tonight Show.
Thank you. Yeah.
I love Jimmy Fallon.
Okay, my answer is I've been listening to a lot of Faye Webster, just like really chill stuff from her. So Thinking About You and But Not Kiss and Kingston, just all of her stuff about yearning. We don't need to think about that either. But yeah, that's been good. And then oh boy, I don't know. If I tell you that I've been listening to the Smiths as well, that's kind of a weird one, but it's like, listen, sometimes you just gotta listen to some Smiths, even though Morrissey fucking stinks. And that's about it. Anyway, we have a couple more questions. Hey, what do you think 8-bit? What did you think 8-bit and 16-bit meant? I Am Hydrogen asks. Now, I think two of us are actually too young to really answer that question, but I'm not. And I was just going to say that I thought it was so smart that they did this, because when you're young and you know how to count, the ads would all be like, well, this is 16-bit.
It's more.
And it would cause me to go, well, this is more, so it's better. And then I would go to my mom and beg her because, well, it's more.
Yeah.
It's more.
I don't
think I really knew what it meant until I was old enough to not make that question very fun to answer. So, like, I just didn't know, and I was just like, yeah, but it's 16-bit. It just looks better.
Yeah.
I think it just looks better. Like,
more resolution or
more
something.
Computer?
And like that's as far as it went.
Yeah, more computer, something like that. Like,
that's more
what
screen.
I thought.
Yeah, like I think I knew the answer, and then I realized it didn't matter.
Right. Yep. Yes.
Like, it was just more.
All right, a few more. Like Dylan asks, my son's birthday party is this weekend, and having people over to the house always gets me really stressed out. Any general tips for being a good host? That's a really good question. And I have to tell you, like Dylan, I'm not a great host, but I do have a couple of pieces of advice. One, it's just like, okay, unless you're like really weird and you just drink, and you're not really weird if you do this. I shouldn't say that. If you're someone that like eats and drinks like you're Steve Jobs and you're like picking out clothes, like you just have Soylent and like pre-prepped meals or whatever, like unless you're that person, just like go out to the grocery store and expand like the 5% more stuff that you like, just like get more of that stuff and have it at your house. Like if you have like a couple of drinks, like go get like two more drinks to like have at your house or something. Just like be prepared for that. Clean your space a little bit. That's not really for other people. It's kind of for your own mentals to like kind of have a space that like feels a little less cluttered and, you know, you can kind of think more clearly about your hosting. Basically all my other advice would be tied up in like really specific dog stuff, so I don't know how helpful that is. So
I think my advice is no one is going to be more freaked out than you are.
Yeah, you're kind of in this, like, I understand being stressed totally, but you're in the situation of you hold 110% of the power in the situation. So like the thing is too, especially if this is your son's birthday party, I don't know how old your son is, but if they're below the age of fucking 20, they're probably not even going to notice that you're there, unless you're like, if it's a pool party, then obviously like that's a whole other situation. And someone with some level of professional ability needs to be watching the children in the pool. But like, unless you're like, you know, refereeing a little game that they play or something, those children will not know that you're there. They will see you at the door. They will get mad when you're talking to their parents and they want to go home already. And that's about it. The other parents, as long as nobody gets hurt, they don't give a fuck. They are mostly there to hang out and gossip and make sure their kid doesn't get hurt.
Yeah, that's it.
And not to like open up to like a possible sad avenue, but the fact that you're like throwing and hosting a birthday party for your son is not a thing that everybody does. Yeah. I'll just say that. So like, he'll probably remember that and be psyched. Like he will both not care and remember. Like he will remember, he'll have pleasant memories of this, but also not care at the time if like little things go wrong. I don't know. So you're
don't worry about it.
You're already way ahead of it.
As long as the parents have something to drink of some variety and something to eat.
No, yeah, make sure there's wine.
Like, it's fine.
Like go to Costco, get a handle of something. Like if you want to do something fun, like actually like if you drink, like, or if the people who are coming are drinking, like think about a little cocktail that you might want to make and go get a handle of something from Costco or Sam's Club or whatever, and like either batch it out or just be like, it's these 3 things. I think that will go a really long way, because I think at the thing obviously you are doing is supplying a party for your child. But you are also giving the adults that are around your child and your child's friends an opportunity to kind of turn their brains off about their children under the guise of hanging out with their kids. Yeah. And that's really important. So like, I don't think you like so deeply don't worry about it. Just
your job is to be the host. It's not to entertain the other parents. So like,
yeah, that's true.
You get off a little easy in that sense, which is nice.
My Hero Zero asks, are cars a honk honk or a beep beep?
If you're doing the double, it's definitely a beep beep.
Cars
if you're doing the single, it's a honk.
My car doesn't honk.
No?
When you honk your horn, what is this? It sounds like a beep.
Oh. It does depend on size of car.
Yeah, also, like my car doesn't honk.
When talking to my roommates, I found out, I don't know how Texas localized this is, but getting the horn change in your car so that it sounds like a train. So that's definitely a honk.
My grandpa didn't have a horn that was train, but he did get his car changed to have a 2-note horn. Like there was a high and a low when he would press the no. Like at the same time there was a high pitched and a low pitched whenever he pressed the horn. So it was
all right, who's gonna do it with me? Who's the high, who's the low?
I'll be the high.
It'll be the high? Okay. Yeah. All right. 1, 2, 3.
And it was both of those at the same time.
That's so strange.
Which was like very confusing.
I'm always advocating that there needs to be both. I think cars should have multiple horns so you can communicate on the road.
Yeah. Okay, Griffin McElroy, you're right.
Yeah, fucking Griffin McElroy over here going like fucking.
And Nikki wants to talk about white culture like they didn't just directly quote Griffin McElroy on a video game podcast. Whatever you crackers are talking about.
No, wait. Lotus, I want you to finish your thought without any sort of intervention from Nikki.
Yeah, no, please.
Oh, no, I'm sure it'll be similar because I know I'm not the first person to have this thought because it's a thing that you need for the car. Totally. The main honk is just really fucking rude.
Right.
Like it's loud. The purpose of the honk is you're about to hit me.
Yes.
And I never need to use that because people know that they're about to hit me.
Sure.
And they're just doing it anyways. Yeah. So I just want a lighter honk.
What's it sound like?
I don't know. 2 beeps? Because that's what you do.
Yeah, yeah.
Beep beep.
Ah! I was so hoping you would actually just say the bit. And then
what is his bit?
Yeah, it's a horn that goes, great job.
Oh, I was gonna say too because I don't know because Bim Bam's been around for a long time, so I don't know when this is from. But there's a video
like 10 years ago.
Light years ago.
The thing is, there's a video where someone made this in a car that's also from light years ago, and I don't know if it's before or after it, where someone does change their car.
That's from after, but this Bim Bam bit is at least 10 years old. Like at least 10 years old.
The video I'm thinking of
Lotus, I do totally agree with you. Right. I do think there should be
where someone modded their car. Yeah, so one half of it is just like
of the steering wheel. Right. Yeah.
Because the customary thing you do is like you flash your high beams, but it's like that also feels inherently rude and is really fucking annoying. And you also can't see it during the day. So
can I say just something?
Just a little Roadrunner meet.
Yeah, what's crazy?
It is 10 years ago, 2 days from now, is when the Great Job episode of Bim Bam came out.
We knew it for some reason.
10 years ago on Monday.
Yeah. I want to be on the record that Lotus did not know that bit. Lotus is not ever engaged with the culture involved in.
I know some of Bim Bam bits. I know some of them, I think.
Yeah. No, it's fine. Grace asks, what's the point of the Discord end of year stats? So we've gotten all the Spotify, the fucking YouTube, the Apple Music, all that stuff. Discord also did their own. What's the point?
To try to convince you this app can make money.
Yeah, that's it. I also was under the impression that it didn't give it to you if you didn't give them the permission to use your data to make quote unquote make Discord better. I got one today and my Switch was off.
That's interesting.
Like I got mine today.
You got one.
And because I was like, I don't have this. And then someone was like, oh, if the Switch is off, then you don't get it. So I looked to see if the Switch was off. The Switch was off. And I was like, oh, okay, that's why I didn't get it. And then today when I opened Discord to get to the link to this podcast, it was like, welcome to Checkpoint. I said, interesting.
And you got to click through it and everything?
Mm-hmm. It had stats in it. And I was like, okay.
Mine tells me like, oh, you don't have the thing. So.
Yeah, I've got it. So
that's really fun. Yeah, I mean, it's just engagement bullshit. They feel like they had to do it, and so I think Lotus is right. It's a way to try to convince people that they can make money that way, or just some way.
Do you think that? Really do you earnestly think that this is the last year of Spotify Wrapped? Like.
Why would I think that it's the last year of Spotify?
I mean, insofar as like people around you are posting about it.
No, those motherfuckers are really dug in.
No, they dug in.
Yeah. I think I saw more people, at least on my Instagram, who were posting it and then also being like, this is my last one. And then I was like, well, do you think it's your last one? Like, don't post this if that's where you're at. But
yeah, anyone I've seen...
I had...
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no, sorry. I was just like, I had people on my Instagram stories who were like, this is my last one, but here is my Spotify Wrapped.
That's
and I was
so
like,
odd.
Interesting. Like, why are you...
Yeah,
if you're identifying that this is your last one because of how problematic it is, why are you still buying into the act of doing it?
Right.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you know,
yeah. Well, yeah, and it's like it was nice to just see so many like different people like promoting the good works of Apple too during the whole time. Like,
I mean, I love
like
small
they've
business.
just been like I love small business and like also YouTube. And Jeff Bezos' Twitch. Like, I was really happy to see all these people kind of, saying like, we're done with Spotify. Like, we're done with that. Like, we're throwing in with Apple. Like, we're throwing in with like these small companies that have actually never contributed anything to like the military industrial complex.
No.
Or anything
Y'all
like
know
that,
about Quobas?
What the fuck is Quob? What did you?
It's one of them other ones.
It's one of them other ones.
It's funny. People are like, you should switch to
French.
Quobas or Tidal. And then you go there and they have 0 K-pop songs.
They don't.
So it's like, why the fuck would I do that?
See, now when I Googled what I thought that was going to be spelled like, it just goes, did you mean Qdoba, the Chipotle competitor?
It's Qobuz.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just Tidal, except there's less stuff. It's French.
There's less.
And Tidal already has less stuff.
Yes, exactly. Yep. And they are as mean as Pitchfork is in their descriptions because they're French.
Interesting, because they're French.
Yeah.
Interesting. In that vein, Blackjack Attack asks, what stats do the VGBs in your recap give?
How many times I had to get up during the show to piss?
There has to be one, because sometimes people talk about this like positively in like the discussion channels. There has to be one for you laughing out loud in public and how many people looked at you. How many people noticed that you were laughing out loud at VGBs on the bus or whatever? Yeah,
no, that's true. That's one. That's definitely one. How many bonuses I said I was going to do versus how many actually got published? Like that's definitely one.
Did Hive questions answered? That's kind of fun.
Hive questions answered. That's a fun one. That's a good one. How many bees encountered in the wild?
Bees encountered in the wild. You could do a stat for me that's how many bees encountered in the wild, and then the subcategory and how many of them listen to the show.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. If we could all have our own personal stat, that'd be fun. Mine would be what percentage of my games actually came out this year.
You know what, Lotus? I'm telling you, for the last like 4 weeks.
I was only here for like 2 months, so it kind of doesn't count.
I know that's true, but it's like
any other year,
you've been kind of up on it.
I tried.
So, but folks, by the way, not like a mandate to you. I did not like. We didn't say they did. Okay, all right. Because I don't care. Like I just
knew that because I would be here because I hadn't played anything for the rest of the year. I was like, I got to kind of get into gear if I want to talk about anything.
All right, we got 3 more quick ones. Jason asks, can art affect reality?
No, art can't do nothing. What do you mean?
What?
Art's never affected reality before.
No.
Sorry, Jason. You'll have to try next year for art affecting reality. Papa Bear Zach. Actually, let's do this one next. Blackjack Attack asks, peppermint mocha?
Yes. Peppermint anything. I love peppermint stuff. I have to go to Trader Joe's next week because my roommate wants to go, and I was bribed that they have a lot of peppermint items that would appear.
They've got peppermint white chocolate pretzel joints that are
maybe. I'm more of a dark chocolate fan with peppermint.
Okay,
but we'll see.
Fuck me then, Lotus.
Wow,
I'm sorry.
Wow. I think I'm actually going to. This is really like kind of crazy of me, but I'm going to play a TikTok on this. I'm going to hold on a second. Jesus, don't autoplay. Don't
it's TikTok.
autoplay
what do you
shit.
Expect?
God damn. I'm going to play in the peppermint vein. I'm going to play. No, it's my favorite TikTok of the year.
That doesn't make me less scared, John.
Coming in so hot at the end of the fucking year. All right, here we go. Hold on. That's it.
That is
That's
true.
it. There's peppermints everywhere. There's peppermints everywhere. There's peppermints everywhere. I love that TikTok so much. Thank you. 143 Papa. You've created my favorite TikTok of the year. Yeah, I love peppermint mocha. Peppermint anything is good. Papa Bear Zach finally asks, is the last question. We made it, folks. Eggnog?
Yes, but
Absolutely.
only a little. It's very thick.
I've got some downstairs that I'm about to have right now.
Ooh.
I think eggnog is fine. I will tell you this. Ginny's Splendid Ice Creams makes a boozy eggnog flavor ice cream. Genis?
What was the one that I sent you a picture of? I've already forgotten.
Oh, the panettone.
Did you have
the
it?
Cranberries? I did. I had a scoop of that. It was good.
Yummy.
I wouldn't get a pint of that. It wasn't good enough for a pint.
I ate it all.
You ate it all? The boozy eggnog, one of their best flavors. It's very good.
I'm realizing I have a problem with things that taste like alcohol but aren't getting me drunk.
I think Nikki, I agree with you with the one exception of dairy whiskey.
Sure.
I think dairy whiskey is a good flavor enough that I'm like, I don't care if it's not.
Absolutely.
Now I will tell you this. I prefer it when it gets to be drunk. Like my mom's milk punch on Christmas morning will
no, for sure. And it should.
And I do like that. But this is an exception I think is quite good. So yeah, eggnog is great. Folks, we made it to the end of the episode.
Lando Norris is going to win the F1 Drivers' Championship this weekend.
Okay. Lotus, how do you feel about that? Lando winning.
Yeah. Just like in Star Wars.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm glad the Calrissians are finally winning something. You know what I mean? Good for us. Oh, actually, fuck. I forgot. There are 2 new reviews that I've got to read. There's a 5-star and a 2-star. Which one do y'all want me to read first?
5.
Let's do 2.
2, obviously. Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's tough.
No, we'll do the 2 first.
Man.
This
I get baby privileges.
This is from Chili Whacker.
Gross.
Called Thanks.
Okay.
2 stars. Okay. The best. I'm not going to be able to get through it because this really, honestly, it made me laugh so hard when I read it earlier. Okay. The best thing about listening to the VGBs is being reminded that people with your same politics can be absolutely insufferable. A much appreciated reassurance in these trying times. You actually are looking beyond basic moral congruence when forming your opinions.
That explains why it's 2 stars, because 2 is kind of a weird number to pick.
It's kind of a weird number, right?
1 for I guess being basically listenable, and then 1 for politics. That does make sense now.
Yeah,
that's really
does make
funny.
sense.
Go talk to somebody outside.
Yeah, go talk to someone outside. Also, we have 5-star review from Kyle Purple. It says, this show slaps. VGBs is a delight, and I look forward to it every week. John, Nikki, and Lotus have a great rapport, and they are all incredibly knowledgeable and funny. I love their hot takes that they're happy to go into. I appreciate the diversity amongst the hosts, which leads me to different games and takes that I may be exposed to.
Yeah.
Buzz.
Thanks,
talk
Kyle. Indie games like Pokemon.
You know what? You summed us up very nicely. I really appreciate that. And so did that other review that says we're insufferable. So,
hey, they're not wrong about anything.
No, I actually think if you're not
wrong.
Annoying somebody,
I'm kind of obsessed with
you're not doing it.
No,
right.
I read it.
That's my favorite.
I read it. And I was like, I can't wait to read this on the show.
No, I think I've been talking into microphones for money for 6 years.
Mm-hmm.
That's maybe one of my favorite ones. That's awesome.
It's great. Thanks, Chili Whacker.
Compelled them enough to go open the iTunes app and figure out how to do a review.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, that's why we play the game.
Yeah,
that's why we. That's why
not
we,
no fucking Reddit comment.
Mm-mm. No way, no sir, no how. VGBs.com/join is where you can go to support us. It is your only way to support us directly on the website because we don't do ads or anything like that. So go to VGBs.com/join. It's a great stocking stuffer. I don't know what that means. Just get it. Get it for Christmas. Get it for someone that you like. I don't know. Get it for whatever. Get it because it's Tuesday. When you're listening to this on Tuesday, just go support us. Thank you. That'd be great. Nikki, you have anything to plug?
No.
Lotus, do you have anything to plug?
No.
Maybe I'll quit. Hey, you know what? Maybe I'll quit asking that someday.
I might stream a little. I guess I should plug that. I'll probably stream it over December.
Yeah, no, I don't think get rid of this section. I think you should ask every week because I think it'll vary. Yeah.
No,
but just right now, I ain't got nothing.
Yeah.
I will plug some VGB stuff. We're planning on streaming about 8 times this month. Obviously, the Woo hits, yes, but also Lotus, you'll be there, right, for next week in the fucking Game Awards? Are you going to do that with me? Are you going to do that with me? Are you going to do that? Put you on the spot? No, you're not doing that. You're not doing the Game Awards.
No, because I am going to be one of those people who's streaming at the same time as the Game Awards explicitly to not watch it.
Explicitly to not watch it? Okay, fine.
Wow.
Sorry, bestie.
I'll call in.
I'll do the Hater Cast by myself.
I'll call into both
for the Game Awards. Call in to both.
Live from a booth in the building.
I was going to say maybe you can do we could do a recap afterwards or something where we meet in the middle.
We could do that. It doesn't matter. But I am going to be doing that. So, Game Awards, that is what, the fucking 11th or whatever. We'll be doing that. Woo hit several times. I'm going to do a stream, I think, on the 22nd. I'm going to try to do 22nd or 23rd. I can't remember which one is the Tuesday. Whichever Tuesday that is, it's going to be a long stream with some video games. Then we'll do a Woo hit then as well. So just go to twitch.tv/VGBs. You can catch all that stuff there.
I'm going to say this just so I can do it. John and I are going to play 2K. Yeah. We're going to start a man in 2K. And we're going to play a season of 2K.
A season of 2K?
Yeah, and my player.
Okay. Sure. We can do that.
I don't think we have to play all of the games. I think we can maybe play like 30 games.
Sure. Yeah, that sounds good. I like that idea. So let's do it. All right, folks. Thanks so much for joining us. This has been a good long one. Welcome back, Nikki. We missed you.
Thank you.
And you know what? Until next time. Keep on buzzing.